All right, so I shall require a recap of the previous session. Well, the session a week ago, and then I guess one of the other two, someone else can give maybe a very mini recap of the session that happened a couple days ago.
Well, I don't think I've done it for a while, so I guess I'll go ahead and do the last week's recap and then leave the other one. No, I think I'll just recap both of them.
Oh yes, no, please make up
Fill
what
in the blanks.
you think happened.
Absolutely, make my day.
They went out to eat, and then something about BDSM night.
I mean, not factually
I almost spit
wrong.
water all over my computer.
Something about BDSM night. Okay, but seriously. Where did we begin last time? On Valon tries. Last time.
In the Walmart.
We were in the Walmart. Yes. And we were in the Walmart for quite some time. And eventually, I believe it was this session, that we made our way to this. No. How could I forget?
This is the one where we met Darren.
Yes, it was. But what happened before that? Night fell.
Oh, yeah.
And when what Ricky and Sudoku said happens at the store at night, bad things happen. So we were there in the box fort, all huddled up, letting slumber take us while one of us took watch. First was Nereid. Nothing happened, but she did see those strange entities, the employees of the store. And of course, I was up next. Jade also. And subtlety wasn't the order of the night. If we were close to seeing this figure face to face, as they had tried to break down our barriers, but thankfully they didn't. The following morning, we were in a new place. And we didn't know where we were. Everything looked so medieval. Very medieval. There were no screens or data pads. There were just plushies of weird, multi-eyed creatures and orbs, glass orbs that showed things. And that's when we met a new friend of ours. He called himself Daron. And he showed us around. Apparently we were at a place called Yellowknife. And we went to eat. And after we went to eat, we came back. And we were spending the day talking about stuff in the world, trying to tell Daron of the stuff from our world, and him telling us stuff from his world. He knew not about phone numbers or data pads, instead thinking that it was just Seven and Duty Pod.
Okay.
And so we were at this fine eating establishment, something called Bepto's Kitchen of the 5 Hills. 9 hills. I missed a few hills. And we were greeted by our most generous host, Chef Gordon. And we were treated to the cuisine of Yellowknife. And there we met a very tall lady. A very, very tall lady that might make a ranger in some other world very happy. As long, but sadly for them, they were not green. Her name was... I forgot her name, but it was Karna Azada. Yes, there it is.
Oh my god. This is great. I need to be playing a shot game with this. Every time there's a pun, take a shot.
Goodbye, liver.
Rest in peace. So they were very curious about our exploits in this world, or rather, how we ended up here, or what have you, something or other. And so we decided to all head back. before the store closed, and we were stuck in this realm, this very medieval realm, with no data pads or phone numbers. Apparently. So we went back to the mall, the Walmart, what have you, and we were beset by a ton of the things, the Slenderman looking things. There were like 20 of them, or 50. I forgot. No, I forgot the most important part. We met a very strange little creature. He had one directive on his mind.
Oh yeah.
Find milk. That was the most important part. He needed milk, so we helped him find milk. And when he found milk, he declared that he has milk, and he went off his merry way. I hope we're seeing him again. He was a fine fellow. He knew what he wanted. But after that, the following night, after our friend, the glorious, the very, very noble and mysterious Daron Asteros left us. Fare thee well, brave champion of this world. We were set by her. We were spending the night. Yeah, we were spending the night with Karna Azada. But this night wasn't like any other nights. Previous nights we've only had to deal with one, maybe two of these employees. Tonight we had to deal with at least 20 of them. And we had to use quick thinking and wit to outsmart them, or at least delay them until the morning come. And we were close to being caught. It seems like if you were Karna Azada had a plan. But luckily we did not need that plan. Because morning came and we found ourselves back where we belonged. Zelinia. And Karna Azada bid us farewell and took that girl Ray and said that she would take her home. Something tells me we'll be seeing them again. Because I don't think our DM would put that much effort into one-shot characters. So we'll be seeing them again. So here we are.
Yeah, totally. That's it.
Totally. So where is Zelinia?
Changing the script as we speak. Although I forget what was her plan. I feel like her plan was just like to cause ruckus.
Who?
I thought she was
Karna's?
just gonna throw hands with
Karna's.
Well, the whole thing was that she was not actually originally from Yellowknife, like that your world either. She was from a different world, and so she was actually like using like, oh wait, the store's back. I can use it to get back to my actual place. And hey, while I'm here, I can help the girl try to get back to her place too.
Oh yeah, sorry. I meant the plan to deal with the employees.
Yeah, that was basically just to punch them. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, she had a plan, but it seemed like a last resort, and I didn't really want to go along with it. But
Anyway.
thankfully, she was still useful.
Yes. Please continue.
Yes. And then that was it. We were back in Zelinia, and we were apparently lost for 2 days because we got notification from Zorl. Where are you? Blah 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 blah. And in 2 days from now, we got to go on a cruise. Apparently, who signed me up for this? I need a lawyer.
Maybe Clayton signed you up. I don't remember who actually signed you
If
up.
we're talking about Clayton, Clayton signed himself up. If we're talking about Chad, Armala said, "Hey, want to?" and you said yes. So
I guess I only have myself to blame.
Okay.
I'll take the inspiration now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Pushy. All right. But yeah, take the damn inspiration. Okay. Corey or Julie, want a brief recap of what happened in our sort of 0.5 session?
Sure. So we ended up going to back to the restaurant where we were so rudely interrupted by that screaming portal.
Mm-hmm.
And ended up getting some food, various types, just to go, because, we were going to bring it back to the folks at the base. And we got to talking, and Eldon described his home and kind of what was going on, and some of the troubles that were happening. And Armala's like, oh, you mean that place? Yeah, my dad, who's a giant, corporate business owner, owns the business that's probably destroying your planet's culture and environment. But, I bet that's not true. And Eldon's like, it kind of is. And she's like, well, I don't know. So that was kind of awkward, and Nereid's like, yeah, right. So yeah, it was awkward for everybody except for Armala because she had like dumb bitch energy at that moment.
Oh wow.
And then yeah, we talked for a while. Talked a little bit about Nereid's background, kind of how she was pretty much orphaned and left to run around and do her own devices, and that she used to sneak into people's front yards and eat their pets. But after she started getting training to be, the royal part of the royal entourage, she couldn't do that anymore. And yeah, they talked about a couple of other things. Oh yeah, they fleshed out. They were trying to flesh out what Eldon's type was to see, what he might be looking for during our upcoming cruise, and we learned a couple things. So yeah, and after that, we grabbed all of our things and are headed back to reconvene with our group.
At the military base. Yep.
Okay, yep, okay. Julie, you could be inspired as well.
Hooray!
Okay. So, unless anyone wants to say otherwise, I'm just gonna say you're just heading back to the military base to meet up with Zal and... yeah, with Zal, correct? Nothing else? Okay. Oh, wrong thing. Alright. So... where's the damn thing? There it is. Alright. Bring up the dingus.
Bring up the dingus.
Yes, dingus. Alright, so back in the base, you actually end up kind of looking around to see where you can find them, and you find Zal actually with Armala in a room the one room that you actually never went into. Which is the very northeast room on the map, and I already moved you there, but here we go. And you all perfectly fit.
Love it.
And yeah, so Sudoku, Anna, Clay, and Chad, you kind of arrive, and then a bit later, Armala, Nereid, and Eldon kind of rush in with carrying a bunch of food. And so Armala's like, "Here, enjoy," and she kind of dumps it on the table. And in front of you is basically, those kind of like, you'll often see like sci-fi stuff. There's like those sort of like holographic like maps on like a table or something. Yeah. So you basically see that in front of you, and it shows basically it's like a map of the galaxy showing, mostly focusing in on the Zilinian territory. It's not the entire galaxy. And what you can see just from a brief glance at it is that there's a bunch of like icons and like sort of notes basically seemingly like pinned to different locations all throughout the Empire. And there's like, I don't know, maybe 30 or so of them. Most of them, there's like, I'd say maybe like half of them are marked with like green markers. About half of them are marked with white markers, but 2 of them are marked with red markers. And actually, make history checks. Sudoku, you have an advantage.
Hooray!
This is going to be for Chad. And this is for Clay.
We're all historical. Yeah.
How does
We're up on our
Clay know
history.
more about history than Chad?
I mean, they have the same number apparently.
That would be pretty galling with as patriotic as Chad is.
Sudoku, keep up the 20+ streak, please.
No.
Oh, she gets advantage, so we're good.
Go -1 intelligence. See, look!
What? Okay.
He was Nereid with all the 20 pluses.
Okay. That's true. Nereid was the one rolling great. We'll roll for Nereid anyway. And I guess I'll roll for Armala. Why not? Oh, well, okay.
Damn.
Armala just pulls out a textbook.
Okay.
Ow, my arm.
What did you do?
You
No
okay?
spraining your arm.
I don't know. My arm's just been feeling like it just hurts to move lately. No idea what I've done to it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I guess Sudoku, you like food, so there you go. The rest of you, so all of you can see that again of the various icons. You're specifically like, well, what are these two that have like a red icon next to them? And you all notice that one of them is a red icon on pointing to Mendesha. The other, and this is something Myriad and, well, Sudoku should notice this, but I guess she's just not paying attention, is that it's actually pointing to Illumina, which is Sudoku's homeworld.
Yeah, Eldon's gonna take note of that. Hey, kitty girl, isn't like that's your homeworld there? One of them, I think one of the thing like. What are the red? What do the red ones mean? I take it the red ones aren't good. Red is hardly ever good. You know, all those red signs say you can't. You know, you're speeding along, going at a perfectly good clip, and you had a red light or a sign, and if you don't stop, you know, people get all huffy.
Sudoku's currently trying to do that cat thing where like they're trying to crawl inside of a bag. So whatever bag that like all the takeout food came in, Sudoku's currently trying to climb inside it.
Huh. I'll just kind of like look at her and then just look away. It's like, eh. Oh, look at her tail, like kind of flex his hand as if he's thinking about pulling it, and then decide not to.
Wow. Yeah. So Zal sort of says, "Yeah, well, okay. So 2 days ago, something happened. We
Don't you dare tell me Tom Cruise is attacking these planets.
Fuck's sake.
Who? I don't know who that is. No, anyway. So there was something, I mean, I presume, did you all feel it? Some sort of, like, squeezing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, that, like...
Was that planet-wide?
More than that. It was everywhere.
Jeez.
Galactic-wise.
And we have no idea what that was. We have some researchers trying to look into it, but they don't even know where to start. The best guess that anyone has is that somehow space itself was squeezed, which is kind of a terrifying thought, but let's not worry about that because we don't know what the deal is with that.
Sure.
I think we have a few theories amongst us, don't we? He's gonna turn to the rest of the party.
Ellie kind of shuffles uncomfortably.
Possibly, but it would take a long time to explain, so continue on. Anna turns back to Zal.
If there's anything you know that you think threatens our safety, you probably should tell us.
Well, I think we already talked about it. It was the rift opening up at the same time that squeeze occurred.
Oh, well, the rifts. Yeah. Well, so those also popped up, and she gestures at the map. There. And you see all these icons everywhere. All over the place. So, yeah, we have reports of a lot of these all over the place, and so we, have to send some troops out to check them out. Most of them, no big deal. Basically, there was a rift that was open, and then it closed, and that was that. No issue. Some of them, there was maybe something that came through, or someone that maybe seems to maybe have ended up going through from our end. Some sort of issue that's maybe could be a problem, but there's no direct threat or anything like that. We got teams working on it. These two, though, she points to Mendesha and Illumina. We sent a team to these two, but we've lost contact with them. Now, we have more people to send, we have squads, so it's not like I'm here, and again, it's not in our position anymore to tell you that you have to go check them out. So, mean, I guess if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I mean, it would be nice. But yeah, but if you got other stuff to do, you don't have to do it. Um, that's what the military is for. So sometimes stuff gets confusing and we don't know what's going on, but it's our job to figure it out. So, but that's the current situation. We had all these rifts open up all over the place, all throughout the Empire. Seems that so far there hasn't really been any major issues, but two of the teams are missing. So that's what we got at the moment. Again, what we don't know is, of course, what caused this at all. And, well, if this could happen again, or this might mean that something worse will happen in the future. So, what happened to you?
Well, we stepped through one of the rifts, and it did close behind us. Anna turns back to the rest of the party. Do we remember what caused it to close?
No, it just closed after a little bit.
Yeah, it did seem that these rifts did seem to naturally just close on their own after not too long.
Like I'd say maybe like 3 minutes or 5 minutes.
So you were in
yeah, we were in a place apparently called Earth. And, well, they...
Earth 1 or something like that, right? Like they had, like, no.
Yeah,
they referred to it as Earth as well as Amber 3.
Yeah, basically, we got stuck on that world for a little bit and had to claw our way back through a series of adventures. And I can't believe that all of that took place in the span of 2 days, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, and she's kind of looking at you, and I guess sees kind of Eldon seems still a little bit bruised up, and says, "You all made it okay?"
I mean, I guess by our standards, it was okay. See, when we got there, we kind of came in the brief interlude between two attacks from a portal that opened up into the world that we stepped into, and these like weirdo, what are they like? Like the like sphere, yeah, these like spheres just started pouring out of this thing. We met up, like pouring out of this portal, and we met up with three soldiers who said they served with was a Amber 3, and they kind of like a preservation force, and they allowed us to get in their vehicle with them and escape while the thing just poured out. And then we were doing okay, but we were being overrun, and so their planet activated some safety protocol that definitely is not safe, but inarguably achieved the objective of obliterating the invading shadow orb thingies. We were separated briefly, then we were able to reunite, and we went in and we found this odd sort of store place that went between. Really, that seems to travel between all these worlds in one, like, each day, and we had various adventures there, like the going through the one. We arrived. Let's say, so, like, this Earth place was the technology, like the infrastructure was like thousands of years maybe behind us, but their weaponry that they used was almost on par with ours. But they didn't. They were tripped out by the different the different races that our motley crew is represented by, but they took it pretty well in stride, seeing as we weren't hostile. But anyway, but the next world that we came into was what was the term you used? Medieval. It was really no technology, no ships, like real I don't know, like bow and arrow kind of thing. Like it was still almost caveman. Like they were making fires and shit made out of wood, and it was weird, but they were hospitable there. So we hung out there, met some people, went back into the transporting store, survived that again because that was a whole thing, and then made it back here. So
So you came back in a store.
yeah,
Hard to believe, yes, but that's what happened to its entirety.
apparently the store should still be there because should be the morning that we came back. It should be according to its pattern. The people have been in there. Like, Sudoku was in there. He said, looking at Sudoku's like who's in some stage getting in the bag. She was in there for or for way longer than we were. Well, she could tell you more about it, but yeah, no, that's the pattern with the store is that during the day it's real nice place. I think it emulates whatever is present there, like whatever is present in the world that it appears in. So like that's how we knew we were back on Zelenia is when we came and we saw like the food, especially that they had there. It was Zelenian food. But then when it was like in the medieval place, it was things that those people would use, and when it was with the Amber 3 Earth place, it was things that they already used, and um, and there. It seems that there's like anyway, it seems that that world like we were able to gather very valuable intel on the on like the most dangerous assassin that the Amber 3 place has to offer. They called him a top gun. Some dude named Tom Cruise.
Hell yeah. You're gonna die, I tell you.
Yeah, so you want to put a look out for him. He looks like this. He shows a screenshot of the Top Gun like poster. He's the dude with the black hair. We estimated that the lady was no threat.
Yeah.
Because yeah, she isn't a Top Gun. Anyway, and yeah, so yeah, that store is still there, and the pattern, one of the patterns of the store is it settles into a place for a day and then leaves. But I think it I don't know if it does a pattern or if it goes on some rotation or what it does, but it'll reappear in places. So, but be really cautious because like during the day it's very hospitable, but during the night they have these like, sort of monsters that come out and you can't damage them. They're impervious even to our weapons. So the best thing you do is hide, which luckily hiding isn't that hard. Hiding from them isn't that hard. So
Hmm.
was...
Maybe we should send a squad in there to kind of see how that thing works.
Maybe, but they better be out before sunset or else they're going for an interdimensional ride and who knows when they'll be back.
You won't have a way to contact them.
True, but you said Sudoku was in there longer? Presumably, Sudoku, you must have gotten in there from here, right?
I like to think that at this moment the bag like rips apart. She looks up and she says, "Ah, next time." Oh yeah, I was in there for a little while, like 2 weeks, I think.
And you went in there from here? Yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds like it would be on a cycle then. Hopefully. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can see if people are up for having a 2-week exploration with that thing. See what kind of worlds show up. Maybe we could learn something from them or get some more tech or something.
Maybe. But or maybe that could be a vessel from which to search for the missing team members.
If those missing team members did end up going through the rifts, maybe.
Yeah. Well, what else could have happened to him?
Something could have come through the rifts and taken them out. Or,
Entirely possible.
or I don't know. Again, sometimes it's just routine stuff and shit happens, so not panicking yet, just concerned.
I think that
Well,
sounds reasonable.
So wait, and Anna points towards like all the nodes that are on this map.
Mm-hmm.
There were all of these, everything that's yellow and red, these were all rifts that came from that one moment. Is that what you were?
All of this, all markers on here are rifts that we have documented.
And most of them, I guess, closed naturally, I guess.
As far as we know, they've all closed. The issue is just, is there any... From the rifts opening up, has that either brought something in, or have we lost something of importance?
Mm-hmm.
Green ones, it seems there was no issue whatsoever. Again, yellow ones, there's reports there of maybe, like someone maybe is missing, or we're just not really sure of the exact situation. And red is, well, we're really not sure of the situation because again, we've lost contact with the teams that were sent there.
And there's only 2 red dots?
Yeah.
Red markers?
So, do you mind indulging me for a few minutes? Bring up Ulaanbaatar. Specifically the field of battle where we all took place, or where I was at.
I got horribly traumatized.
Zal sort of brings it up and shows kind of a brief sort of scan of the whole surface and says, "No, we didn't see it. We didn't see any rifts open up here."
Oh.
Maybe not at the surface. But did I tell you? I think I told the others, but if you can bring in the other teams that were there on that day. Amala, you were there with us, right?
Yep.
Remember what we found in the dark of Ulaanbaatar beneath the ground?
Yeah, I remember. It was great.
Do you think that has anything to do with this? There's nothing on Ulaanbaatar. My theory states that this perhaps is the epicenter of this. I could be wrong, though. It just seems very, very convenient that there's nothing there. Whereas everywhere else, these rifts open. Something on Ulaanbaatar made it so that there were no rifts that opened. I suggest you send in some forces to Ulaanbaatar to scan the area, particularly the cave systems below.
All right. Yeah, noted. We'll get on that.
That is all from me.
Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, we can either do that, or I think it would be good if we went to Sudoku's homeworld and saw what was going on there, and see if we can figure out what happened.
Wait, my world?
Yeah. One of your world is like your world is one of the 2 places that they're most uncertain about. They're not quite sure what happened there with the portals opening up. Like a portal opened up there, and then they don't know what happened. So it could be bad, but it could also just need to be figured out. So, and since you know it, then I think if you're willing to go, I think they would give us a big advantage to figuring out what happened there.
Okay, I'll go. It's been a while
Yay.
since I see my Oka-chan and my Oto-chan.
You're a good friend, Sudoku.
I have no idea what that meant.
Cool.
The idea that Illumina is fucking Japan is interesting.
No, so Sudoku left. She's the only weirdo.
Oh, she's the weeb.
Everyone else-
She's the weeb that got kicked
Everyone
out.
else is normal.
Well, again, we would appreciate it, though. Don't feel pressured to go if you have other stuff on your plate. Better Mall pipes up saying, "Yeah, we got we got
leave.
arrangements in a few days, and
Yeah.
and actually, speaking of, and she turns to everyone. Looks like we might need a little shopping excursion the day before.
I was looking at the map. I think we can skip that in favor of investigating these, quite literal space bending events. I don't know. He'll look over it. Zal. Is Zal the only one there, or is there someone else there too?
Hera's there too,
Kinda-
but she hasn't really said anything.
Hera. Right. I mean, General, whatever the hell rank you are now, Zal. Do you guys need us to go someplace?
Hera will pipe up and say, "We don't need you to do anything. There are things, of course, that this is all stuff that the military is designed to handle, and as far as we know, there's nothing that is completely out of control right now. If you wish to help, I'm not going to refuse it, but it's not something you should feel that you must do."
Are we still in the military? Are we like honorary members? Like, where are we at?
You're not like you're basically not like officially part. You were what's the word, like honorably discharged or whatever sort of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Like you basically with the idea, like especially because we did so much, like you put in your you gave us enough of your time and space, so you're no longer under any obligation. But however, like Hera said, like if the very capable team would like to bestir themselves to go help us, I won't say no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, like DM speak, you can go. It's up to you. You can go now. You can go later. I'm not gonna force you for this. Or you could just not go at all. So, yeah.
Oh. Well, all right then.
Or you could just be like, "Fuck it, let's go on the cruise." I do not care.
Okay.
And so the framing is that again, you have 2 days until the cruise leaves, and
how far is this? Is Illumina?
I will say you
would it be possible to go there potentially if it was a quick thing, come back in the same day?
Yeah, I'll basically say if you go to one of these, that is like a day's worth of stuff.
Okay. Anna will say... Oh. Sorry.
Go for it.
Yeah, Anna will just say, well, I think this merits some investigation. Otherwise, by the time we head on the cruise, I'm at least going to have this nagging feeling in the back of my head that we left something amiss.
Yeah, me too.
But I guess I will set a ground rule, at least for myself, that if there is any part of the rift still open, I'm not stepping through that again.
Amen to that.
Because with all of this time warping, something that could be quick could end up being dragged for several days, and I don't want to miss anything else.
All right. I'm with Anna on that. Like, I don't want to miss our arrangements, but I think we have enough time to go and investigate this, and we can always pass it off if we need to. Hopefully, as long as we don't step through one of those rifts, we should be okay. Where's everybody else thinking? Chad, Nereid.
Well, we have nothing to do until the cruise for 2 days. I said we have time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tag along too.
Oh,
for 250 credits.
Anna says, well, I don't have that much.
Yeah, man, wait, are we getting, paid for this or what? Normally Nereid's not the person to ask for it, but, now she's just kind of Like, it's been an exhausting couple of days.
Do we get a stipend for existing?
I know. Are we like on? Are we like reserves now? Like, do we at least get some army pay while we're working? Or as much as I love risking my neck for things I know nothing about.
Clay's gonna like just lean back and like look towards Zal and Hera. What do you say? Boys and girls, they. I think we ought to do a little some.
What I say is I don't know what it. Just okay. Just so I have an idea, how much money does everyone have like right now?
I have 157.
Okay.
Oh, so Chad has 2,300 and Clay has 1,000.
Neri
Eldon has
has
705.
Neri has 300, and Sudoku has 675.
Hera's all kind of look at each other for a second, and then Hera will say, if you help us with this, we can give you each 300.
Done. Let's go. Clay just like walking out of the room.
Power walks out.
You know, I'm surprised about that. I thought he'd ask for more.
I think he's too obsessed with whatever that person is he's looking for.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now I just had this image of like Clay sharpening a wooden spike or like reloading a gun with like looking at the picture of the Top Gun movie movie.
Poster.
Yeah, that movie poster.
He like plasters like an image of Tom Cruise like in a shooting range and starts shooting at it. I think 300.
Can't shoot Kelly McGillis. Oh, nice.
Maybe we should. Actually, that sounds really fucked up. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe we should find a disposable creature, call it Tom Cruise, and then let him kill it so that we can get it out of his system.
That's really fucked up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna slip a psyche val into your schedule. Don't think too hard about it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not a cocaine addict yet.
Sadly, that does mean you are doing fairly well.
Yeah. Terrible humor about joining the army.
Armala will pipe up and say, hold on. Knowing what happens with you guys, this shit's somehow gonna end up being weird and gonna take longer than you think it is. So, here, you know what? Just give me your measurements, I'll do the damn shopping for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, Armala, you don't have to.
Shut up, I'm doing this for you.
Yeah, twist his arm, why don't you?
Eldon's gonna... what measurements anyway? I'm this high and I'm like the 3.5 feet tall and I weigh 45 pounds.
Damn.
40, whoa.
It makes me think of a time one of my friends asked another friend like what my measurements were, like because he was gonna get me something, and my other friend's first question was which measurements, chest or hips, and I'm like, God.
Oh my god.
Because being a girl is hard.
Yeah.
Or if you're a dude with stonking huge shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I felt bad because when I was getting information for graduate robes, I thought it was asking for height and weight, but it was asking for height and some other thing, and so I asked my friend Hannah how much she weighed. She was cool about it.
So Armala says, Look, they're not just gonna. You really want to just waltz into the cruise wearing all your military stuff?
Um,
You gotta
I
get you
mean,
gotta get a casual set. You gotta need a formal set. Probably, I don't know, some sort of set you're willing to get dirty in. Like, I don't know, at least something else. Who needs
All right,
clothes?
let's start
that
with
makes my
me.
brain hurt. But you'll take care of that, I'm sure.
Yes, I will, because you have.
Anna will walk over to Armala. You can start with the waist.
Mm,
Just. Look, Pipsqueak, just send me your damn measurements.
Okay, if you don't want to do it, you're like for
Eldon
yourself, sure.
sends.
It'll take too damn long. For all of you, anyway.
Mm, Eldon sends. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I already told you that. Oh, I wear this size boot. Wait a minute. We had to have our measurements on file for like military uniforms. I'm sure they're
Exactly,
there.
that's what I'm saying, so send me that.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
give you
Sure.
mine. You have mine. You pretty much have Clay's.
And then she'll say, okay, cool, here, I'll send you guys the schedule thing for our, she lights it over to Zolnhera, engagement. And, then, and I'll see what I can find, send you images, see what you like. I'll handle it. Just respond to the messages.
I'll do our best.
Will do.
Okay, and I will see you, and she points at all of you, and the last one being Myriad,
Mm,
at the, departure point. You
Yeah.
all know where that is, right?
Anna checks the data pad. Was it listed?
Yeah, it's just like it's basically like one of the spaceports on Zelinia, so that you would know how to
Yeah.
get to. So
Mm-hmm.
okay,
In
good.
2 days,
Yes.
we won't miss it.
Okay, well, I better get started then. And so she will head out, and after she heads out, Hera kind of looks at everyone's like, "You're going on Lena's pleasure cruise?"
you
It
know
was
about that?
my idea.
I.
You-
She sort of pauses for a moment and says, "It was a time."
Well,
Oh,
yeah. Good did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah. Don't think I'd go now, but
Oh, okay.
at the time,
Cool.
sure. This
Okay.
whole time Zal just looks confused.
Yeah.
the more you know, the more you grow, I guess.
Oh, I learned lots of things.
Oh,
My-
and we get uncomfortable with a completely different different feeling of uncomfortable.
Anyway, if you're gonna go to Illumina, you probably should head out. It's pretty far away.
Sure. All right.
Okay. Get on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
On the ship.
Okay, so is everyone taking like Eldon's ship, or what do you want to do?
Was Zal coming with us?
No, it's just you guys on your own.
Okay, then yeah, we're taking
okay.
Eldon's ship. The Eldon ship is the best.
Okay. Anything
I
anyone
really
wants?
need to come up with a name for Eldon's ship.
Anything anyone wants to do or say, or shall we just go?
I
Let's
have
go.
one question.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Where
Here we
the
go.
hell is Tom Cruise?
Every time you ask, he gets further away.
Damn.
He red shifts.
Okay, so we will shift over to our space travel.
Almost simultaneously had images of both like the dude who did Tom Cruise impressions on Saturday Night Live and Tom Cruise on Family Guy.
All right, so this is gonna be a pretty long trip here.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I was gonna Julie, we were gonna do the stuff with Sudoku's magic weapon.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can do that now along with everyone else.
Okay.
So this is a long rest if you need to do that for whatever reason. And go ahead and roll a d20 for your magic item progression.
Yes. Oh wait, no.
Heal
Clayton
me
doesn't
up,
have any
Scotty.
launcher. Where's Chad? Oh, here he is.
Okay, Aaron gets 12, which is not enough to
Wait,
get
do,
into the
not,
next
do
one.
not count that.
Do not count that? Oh, you just
Well,
rolled a 20?
he rolled
Rolled a
20.
Okay. 7. Okay. Chad, you do get to the next level.
Sweet. Well, that's
Uh,
86.
yes. And let's see.
Sweet.
Aaron. Oh, the D0. Okay. So is that 17 is going to be for Nereid, I guess?
Yeah, it is. It's near good.
Yeah, okay. You also go up a level. And Eldon does not go up a level. Okay. Actually, everyone is exactly at the same level right now, so this is actually perfect for Sudoku to just join that level.
Nice.
Okay, so Chad and Nereid, can you roll a D100?
Hmm.
She's for Chad, 45.
89 for Neria.
Okay. I don't really know how to flavor this. If you want to come up with a way that makes sense, then go ahead. Chad, you get to gain resistance to a chosen damage type.
I have no idea
The-
what that means.
So that you can basically say, I am going to have resistance to this type of damage. And your options are here, I'll just copy and paste the list.
Was it the thing where Anna had where the options were
Yeah.
everything except psychic?
Well, yeah, but that's just because I was bad and forgot to put psychic on the list. It includes psychic. So
Oh.
there's the list.
Very well.
So pick one of those, and you are now resistant to that.
Yay.
I want to be resistant to. Okay, I
Your
need to
armor's got some new sheen.
Yes. I need to ask. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. I mean, that implies swords and hammers and stuff.
Right.
Is that something that will be viable here in this campaign? Because if it was, I'm going to pick piercing.
Yeah, I'm treating like normal like guns as like piercing. So
Resistance
But
to
for
piercing.
example,
Oh.
the so like for slashing, would that be I forgot what they're called. What the Scuda assassins used?
yes.
Okay.
So bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, they have been things that things have attacked you with those things before.
Mhm.
I'm going to be resistant to piercing then.
Okay. All right. Nereid, I need you to roll. Oh God. Oh wait, I have a thing for this. Why am I looking at that list? Where is it? Okay. One. Okay. Okay, Nereid, I need you now to roll a D79.
Okay. $23.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I was right. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, this is interesting. Okay. Okay. Again, you can flavor this how you want. I guess this, since there was a thing where you could like use the message thing through your trident with people. This, I guess, is a similar idea. So the idea with this is that once per day, you can cast fear.
Ooh.
Um, and then since you are a cleric, you're already a spellcaster. I'll just say it uses your spell save DC. So can get better with that. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a Wisdom save, or drop whatever it is holding and become frightened for the duration. I pasted a link to the spell if you want to look at that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So for Sudoku, they were saying that since she was in the shop, the Walmart all this time without much to do, she was probably focusing on seeing what their weapon could do. So I'm going to bump you up. So the average of the score that everyone else is at right now is like 89.6 or whatever. So I'm just going to bump Sudoku up to 90, which
Okay.
means she's going to get 3 things now that she can get new. So the first thing with Sudoku's weapon is that once per short rest, you can cast Bestow Curse.
Ooh.
So it does not use a spell slot. It's just once per short rest you can do it. So it's basically like you get sort of like an extra spell slot, like just for Bestow Curse. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is, if you remember, for your spell damage, you previously had an extra 2d6 necrotic damage to your
Mhm.
spell. It's now a 3d6 extra.
Okay.
And the last thing, once again, roll a d100.
36.
Wait. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. I feel like this might have... Was this already a thing? I don't know. Do you remember... Do you have written down... Because I had you roll for this stuff for the first time with Sudoku back a while ago. Do you remember or have written down what it was written for Sudoku?
Uh,
Oh,
me-
I hope it's... Because I want to make sure it's not a repeat. And I have a feeling this might be a repeat.
I don't see it.
Here,
I
let
don't
me...
see anything about that.
Yeah, because I wanted to see... Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what it was that you got originally then. But I guess for now, you are now immune to being charmed or frightened.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I think everyone's clear now with that. What it is, what everyone has. Okay. Since that took a while, I'm not going to have a random encounter. I think we should just get a move on. So,
To Illumina.
yeah. Wait, does this still have shit on it? Oh, it does. Okay, you're still down there. You're dead. Goodbye. Okay. Delete all that. Let me actually hide all of this. Okay. So you show up. Well, you get to Illumina, and oops. Well, whatever. Where is Sudoku? There's Sudoku. Okay, I'm gonna move you all up just kind of right here into the middle. And so from what you can see, and obviously Sudoku, you would just know this already. So Illumina is a planet that orbits very close to a small red star. So the star itself is small and dim and cool, so the planet has to be quite close for its temperature to be decent. And the yeah, so you can see like below on the planet that it's generally like a kind of a dimmish kind of red color, a lot of it. And also Sudoku well, obviously would know that. Actually, roll nature or history. And I'll just say Sudoku you would know this and you don't even have to roll. But
This is for Chad. You said nature history?
Damn, 31.
11. Amazing. This is for Clayton. 12. Amazing.
Hello.
Okay. You gotta roll for Nereid?
Oh shit. $14.
Okay. I'm actually going to say only Eldon knows this besides Sudoku. And you would know that the planet itself is what is called tidally locked, which basically means that the planet doesn't rotate around its star. So there's one side that's always daytime, one side that's always nighttime. And therefore, the habitable region with decent temperature is sort of kind of the band of kind of twilight in the middle. And so any sort of like settlements or anything like that would be around there. And you can see as you left, I say that I guess Hera Erzal sort of sent you basically a map of the surface that points you to where the team was sent and where this the portals seem to have shown up. And Sudoku, you would know immediately that like that's actually like right next to like the village you grew up in.
Oh.
See over there's. Oh, yeah. Question for curiosity's sake. So is the sun side that's like in full, like in kind of full sunlight? Is it like kind of burnt and barren like the extreme sun on Claren's homeworld?
It's not that extreme.
Cool.
It's not quite that extreme. The main thing is actually, it seems like there's like a big storm over like, I don't know, like a quarter of the planet's surface on that side.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Well, all right, we are here. Sudoku, do you know this area? Like the specific area that we're in?
I know the place where we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where my house is. Or where it used to be.
What do you mean used to be?
Well, now my house is on Zolinia, so
Right.
I guess it's my parents' house now.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where I grew up.
Seems like a pretty cool place.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not all ruined.
Hopefully.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
We go.
Yeah. So I don't have a map for this, unfortunately. But so as you head down toward that area, you get to a pretty like moderately forested area. At least, well, no, okay. You get to sort of kind of you're approaching an area that's pretty large forested area, but there's a bit of a sort on the kind of the side of the forest, kind of like a bit of a clearing. You see what looks like a pretty kind of modest kind of little village that's even kind of almost kind of built into the trees in some angle. It's sort of like again pretty looks pretty nature, naturey and homey and relatively nice. It's pretty small too. But there is a bit of a space for you guys to land.
Eldon will bring his ship in expertly and land.
Okay, and I will change
All
the
right.
music. It's actually
I just imagine the whole place is like styled to look like those cat trees.
you know what? That's not a terrible idea. So
So I'm landing on top of the cat tree.
there's like a clearing in the around the
One of the
trees.
flat ones.
Yeah.
Flat
Okay.
areas.
And so yeah, there's a lot of kind of basically think of like the trees themselves are kind of like hollowed out, I guess, and kind of almost like homes like cat trees, basically.
Mhm.
The plants themselves, as you can see, are actually very kind of dark and generally like kind of the leaves are actually like a kind of a dark red.
Mhm.
So it's not green, and it's even though it's the overall again because of the light from the sun, also it's twilight, also the red leaves. It is a very kind of red kind of environment, which you'd think would be kind of like unpleasant and not nice, but it's just but it has a pretty nice vibe. There's a nice little breeze. There's some little what look kind of like small little kind of glowing insects that sort of flitter around, and it's just kind of a nice place. And I'm going to switch the music over to this.
This
Okay.
is good kind of sunsetting music.
Okay, so you have touchdown,
All right.
and you see some kind of heads kind of peering out of windows and doors, kind of seeing who's these people.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, so in this open area, you see actually a couple different ships. Some of which you can see is like, probably maybe some of the people here might actually have a ship, even though it looks like they wouldn't be people to have them. But probably a couple of them do. But also, you do notice what looks like is a Linean military ship. Not a huge one, but one that like a squad would use.
Sure. Okay. So we know they landed here at least. That's a good start. Does anybody think we'll find anything of value if we go on their ship?
That's up to you.
You mean like stealing?
No. We're not gonna steal.
Well, not Nereid, sorry. Sudoku will immediately get off the ship. Just kind of like. He basically gets like the cat version of the zoomies and like starts running around and like chasing after some of the bugs. So, what do we go check their ship and see if they have any logs or something?
Sure, that sounds good.
Yeah, let's take a look.
By all means.
Is that we go onto their ship, or we go to their ship? Can we get out? Can we get into their ship?
I mean, depends on if they left the door open. There's no harm in just checking in.
I'd say that like the ships kind of have like a standard kind of like military kind of lock, just like a key kind of code access thing, which you guys would know. So you can open it. Yeah, and okay. Is there anything in particular that you're maybe looking for?
Yeah, if they have, like Nereid was saying, if they have logs, to, just anything to let us know both who they are and what they were planning to do, and if they run into anything.
Yeah, like, did they have any specific plans? Like, is there anything they noticed about, like, the people or the area? Like, what's their deal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
Okay, investigation. Oh,
This is for Jade.
it's intimidation.
Amazing.
Oh, damn it.
This is for Clayton Adequate.
No, that's why. Fuck, that's even worse. Okay. Can't see shit, Captain.
Let's see Sudoku's investigation.
Okay, Sudoku, you dumb bitch.
Oh.
I love her, but she's got like one brain cell, and it's doing all it can.
Fair enough.
You did intimidation again.
Fuck! Where the hell does she have proficiency in that?
Right.
Ah! Exactly. She
What?
found another bag on their ship and she started climbing that one now.
Oh no!
It left their fucking space Wendy's on the floor.
Okay, well, Eldon, with your 23, you got the highest. So you end up finding some logs. And you see the first thing you see, well, you see some like automatic stuff about like, you know, ship like departing and leaving and, you know, arriving and stuff like that. But in terms of like actual stuff that people input, you see something from 2 days ago, but it would have been like several hours after the whole situation with the portals opening up. And it says like arrived at destination, you know, basically we'll speak with locals. A few hours later you see another log saying portal closed on its own. Portal closed on its own, and then it says 2 people missing. We'll investigate further. And then that's actually it. That's all it says. And that was again like over a day ago, over 24 hours ago. And you can just tell just from the general look of the ship that it seems like probably no one has been in here since then.
Right. Okay. Hey guys, huddle up. So, it seems they were investigating someone. Like, they're investigating the disappearance of, like, presumably, like, 2 of the locals here. They haven't been back in about a day. So, I guess we just pick up their trail and pick up the trail and see what they're doing. And Sudoku, do you know if there's anyone in particular we could talk to who might be aware of people missing here?
Goku's still digging through the bag.
Okay, well, we'll
She's like, look, she's digging in there. She's like, oh, French fries.
Indeed. Right. Well, let's go.
She'll eventually
Let's go.
rip her way out of the bag by accident. Would Sudoku know anybody, like, particularly? Like, is there, like, a village chief, or, like, her parents, or...
Either of those options can work.
Okay. Okay, well, she'll go to her house. That seems like something Sudoku would do. Something she knows.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Local contacts.
Okay. Are you Like, open.
Yeah, Sudoku stands up and she's like, okay, all right, let's go to my house.
All right.
Maybe Mom and Dad will know. Maybe
I
Mom can
mean-
give us cookies? Yes.
Maybe.
She'll run out the door to one of the knot holes in the trees.
Eldon looks sort of dubiously back at the rest of the party, then follows. Especially like with Clay and Chad, going like to the nice kitty's home. This will be interesting. But yeah, we follow Sudoku.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Anna will follow.
Indubitably.
Okay. So, Sudoku, how are you approaching this door or hole or whatever? What is your plan for making yourself known?
I think out of habit, she'll like come up to the door and be like, "Mom, I'm home from school."
School? Is that
That
what you're
would-
telling your parents?
That's what I'm
The whole
wondering.
bloody war.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, lightening up the details for your parents.
There's
I'll try to
lightening
do
up
that.
the details and flat out lying.
I
Sudoku
can see
shrugs.
flat out lying to your parents about being involved in a full-out war.
Well, I guess-
She shrugs. She says, "School, army. Half the time it's boring, and half the time it's really hard, and the other half of the time I don't pay attention."
Well, you can't argue with crazy. Shall we go meet her folks?
Oof.
Hey, don't
Sure.
confuse crazy with stupid.
My apologies, Sudoku.
Yeah, Chad, get it right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is there alcohol on this planet? Wait,
I'm
I got like a
starting to
31
wish.
nature check. I should know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Mhm.
even if this planet did not have alcohol originally, they would want it once they found out that it exists. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you hear the yelling, and after a little bit, there's a shuffling, and the door opens, and you see, like, again, you see like a cat person, like Sudoku, but they're dressed in like the most like plain, like normal clothes you could possibly imagine. And it's seems like you get a sort of middle-aged woman. She's like, "Oh, hi." Hi, Sudoku. And hello to your friends.
Oh
Hi.
yeah, these are my friends. I know I was gone for like longer than I said I would be, but we went on a cool adventure, and we heard there was some stuff going on here, so I thought we'd bring them over. You have cookies?
Yes, I will. We, of course, have cookies for you and your friends.
Yay! She like runs inside.
This. Ellen mumbles to Anna. This is really awkward. All right. Hello, Mistress. Sudoku's mother. I have. What's up?
I'm just saying cookies sound mighty fine right about now.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, we were. We do not wish to impose.
No, it's fine. Come in. I'm Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Plain Jane.
I am Eldon. This is Anna. That's Chad. That's Clayton. They think there's a difference between them, and that's Nereid. We're all good friends of Sudoku.
Pleasure to meet you.
She's a good friend of ours.
I'm glad she's making friends. Come in.
She doesn't seem to have a problem with that. Yeah.
Seems to be one of her talents.
Mm-hmm.
You all have talents, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Your kid is weird, yo.
She gives you a look and then says, Never a dull moment.
Yeah.
So, you step inside, and again, like, despite the outside, of course, being sort of kind of in this tree, it kind of makes it so that the, structure of the room has to be a little bit strange. But again, it looks like the most, like, normal kind of house you could possibly imagine. And you see, like a guy, like a middle-aged, like, male, also, who seems to be basically just kind of sitting down on a couch, just, like, basically, you know, watching a slightly more advanced version of a TV.
Mhm.
Just says, "Oh, hey, Sudoku said she brought some friends. Hi, I'm John."
Hi. Hi, John.
Oh my god.
Right.
Hello there.
um.
Some good sports ball you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sports ball. Nice and normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you haven't figured the joke is that Sudoku's parents are the most like normal people ever to exist.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
So,
That is great.
and again, so Jane starts like putting some stuff with cookies together. I imagine Sudoku's like already basically like run to the kitchen's already like eating something.
Imagining there's like another version of a TV and she's like sitting in front of it, like watching whatever this world's version of Sailor Moon is. Like, like a kid coming home from school in the afternoon.
Yeah. So, what did you just decide to stop by with your friends to say hello, or is there any other reason for you being here?
No, I already said. Well, okay, maybe I was talking too fast. But, well, when I joined the army. I know Dad said that would be a good idea.
Just
And
scans over out towards John.
he said I would gain the transferable skills. Yeah, that. Well, anyway, did that. Had lots of fun. But then I don't know. Did you feel when the world went all weird? Like a few days ago.
You mean with the portal that opened outside of the village?
Yeah. We're here to explore that.
What can you tell? Yeah, what can you tell us about that?
Well, there was some sort of kind of squeezing that everyone felt. It snapped some of the
Right.
branches off of the trees around here, but overall not
Mhm.
too bad. And then yeah, we
Okay.
ended up seeing this portal open up. It was it was a bit in the forest, but we saw the glow. It had a bit of a glow to it, so we saw it. It opened up for a few minutes. Timmy said he looked through it, and it seemed to be a forest actually kind of like this one, but a bit darker. Didn't go in it though. As far as we know, nobody went into it, and then after a few minutes, it ended up closing. So we didn't really think too much about it. But then a few hours later, after we assumed that, I guess, something weird happened, and we maybe get some news about it eventually, but afterwards, Timmy took his brother Tommy out to the forest to see if they could maybe there were some more portals, and, it's the last actually anyone's seen of them. And then a few hours later, the military showed up. There was a squad, nice men, saying they were going to check things out. And we told them about the 2 missing kids, and they haven't. Then they went into the forest, and we haven't seen anything about them either since they went in. It's been over a day since then. Well, Azalinian day. There kind of aren't really days on here, but
Yeah, seriously, how do you? Yeah, a side question: how do y'all regulate sleep on this? on this planet if there's no change in the light.
Oh yeah, you guys haven't heard Sudoku meowing incessantly at 3 a.m. You know, like my roommate's cat used to do.
We sleep when we're tired. And the mother glances at Sudoku.
Oh. Ellen grins. That one hardly ever got tired, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
She's a sprightly one.
Yeah, really. Well, she's yeah, she's been a real help actually with like in the army. We've been doing our best to help take care of her. But yeah, we'll just go check out the forest, see where those guys are. Oh, wave with forest. It's.
Well, be careful if
Mhm.
it's, two boys getting lost. I mean, well, all of us know this part of the forest pretty well, but something could
Mhm.
always happen, and so we thought that it could be good that the military boys might go out and find them, but since they haven't come back, well, I've gotten a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, that is a little worrying, but luckily we've been in a lot of in and out of a lot of tough situations. I think we can handle it. So
Okay, well, perhaps, well, if you insist, just be careful.
of course. Is there any way we could pay you for your hospitality?
Oh, no, just do not worry about it. Any friend of Sudoku's is welcome here.
Mm-hmm. I bet she had the place teeming with friends when she was a kid.
She did.
Yeah. Penny's mom called me a menace. It's okay.
Well, Miss Penny was nice to you.
Well,
Okay, ready to go into the scary forest where people are probably gonna get taken? She kind of glances
Yep.
at her mom.
Mm-mm. No. We're gonna find him. It's gonna be okay.
Sudoku, do you remember what I told you about finding something scary in the forest?
Don't try to be friends with it?
And then, what are you supposed to do?
Tell a grown up?
And how are you supposed to get that grown-up's attention?
Scream! And challenge it to hand-to-hand combat.
Guess the military did teach you some things. Well, just remember, there's no shame in running if it's something frightening.
Yes.
Okay.
And what class is Sudoku again? Sudoku's a monk, right?
No, she's a warlock.
Oh, okay.
Well, it seems the portal was out in that direction, and she sort of points out like a window to the back into deeper parts of the forest, and that's where the military boys went off in that direction. So, I
Okay.
guess you could start there.
Yeah. Okay, well.
I just have one question before we continue.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no. A collective groan from the party.
Anna puts earplugs in.
I'm really sorry he's like this.
But why is he like this?
I have no idea. My question for you, Mr. John, Mr. Jane. I'm on the hunt for someone in particular. Call this a bit of a extracurricular side projects. There's a man in the galaxy, calls himself the Top Gun. Tom Cruise is his name, dangerous and devious of villains, and I'm on the hunt to put him down. You wouldn't happen to know anything about Tom Cruise now, would you?
I'm gonna roll something.
Oh no.
Make an insight check.
God. Oh,
Oh.
fuck's sake. Please don't make Sudoku an orphan.
That's insightful of you.
Jane says, no, I don't believe so. And then, but John kind of pipes up. Hey, wasn't there some, like, family whose name was Cruz who was used to be here, but they left, like, a couple years ago?
Oh.
And Jane says, oh, yes, that's correct. Although I don't know if there was a Tom in that family. Certainly, I'm not
Oh.
sure where they went, though. They left off. They moved. They left off world.
Oh no, this is terrible. They're reproducing.
Well, I mean,
may I ask
yeah.
what the specific issue with this Tom Cruise is?
It's Tom Cruise has the balls to say he's Top Gun. But here on this side of the Empire, I'm the finest gunslinger y'all ever seen. And I do not take kindly to this
interloper.
claim. Yeah, to this interloper, thank you, young blood. This interloper saying that he's Top Gun. Because there's only one Top Gun, and that's Clayton Autoswift, so I gotta go teach him a lesson.
Right. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. And
Anna
your cookies
holds
are
up-
amazing, by the way.
Yeah, these are great.
Anna will hold up a finger and say, I have a question, actually. You mentioned that some of the other, like, townsfolk that went to go check the portal, one of them was named Tommy. Does he have a last name?
Oh, yes, that's Tommy Williams.
And how long has he been around the town?
No, well, he's a young man, so not too long.
Not in possession of any firearms?
Oh, no.
Alright. Just joking.
Little Tommy Williams lives.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your time, Adam. We're gonna find these boys for you.
Yes.
Okay, well, good luck.
Neria's just muttering under her breath. Can't take you anywhere anymore. Yeah, Sudoku stands up slowly and she's like, okay, gotta go help people in the forest. And she gives her mom a hug.
Oh.
I understand. Come back and I'll have an ice cream sundae for you.
Yay! You're the best, Mom! And she, like... Somehow she, in that time that you guys have been talking, she made herself a piece of toast and she's running out the door with it in her mouth. She's like, bye, Dad!
Go get him, girl.
Right. Well, I guess we will follow Sudoku. It was a pleasure to meet you, Jane and John. Thank you for your hospitality. We'll help keep your daughter safe and help keep the world safe from your daughter. All right, we'll be out. All right, we'll be seeing you.
Just so long as the world don't cruise, including cruise.
Gonna include
Include
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise.
We'll keep Sudoku safe from Tom Cruise too.
Got a word. As a Hollow Swift. Ain't no Tom Cruise getting your daughter.
Right. Yes.
Thank you. I think.
Anytime. Tom Cruise is so fucked. Let's go.
For John and Jane, are just like weirdos. Now we get back to our nice, peaceful, normal lives.
Okay, so you're gonna head out into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Make either survival or investigation checks.
This is for Jade.
Ew.
Amazing. This is for Clay. Adequate.
Okay. Nereid's got us 20.
Scene for Eldon.
Sudoku got a 2.
It's the toast.
Chad and Nereid, you notice that, like, as you kind of move through this forest, it gets thick pretty quickly, and you can see that there's definitely been some branches and stuff kind of moved out of the way. So you can see a trail that probably presume this sort of group of soldiers kind of went by. And after a pretty short amount of walking, you end up in like what looks kind of odd. It almost looks like there's like a space where there's a bunch of, it's as if like branches kind of overhead just suddenly were like cut off by like with like a perfect straight line. And it's as if like up above you from both directions there's like branches that are coming in from the left and they sort of stop, and there's branches coming in from the right and they stop, and they seem to all kind of stop along like a straight line that spans like 6 feet or so.
That must be where the portal opened up. Yeah, Eldon's actually gonna climb up, climb the tree and investigate.
Climb up a tree?
Mm-hmm.
What are you specifically looking for?
Oh, specifically looking for any evidence of Tommy and don't tell me.
Generic boy name.
Right.
That's related to Tommy.
It wasn't Timmy. It wasn't Johnny.
It was Timmy.
Timmy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So any evidence of Tommy or Timmy?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do investigation again.
Okay.
All of us?
Just Eldon for this.
Okay.
Okay, 23.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see, looking up, you kind of head up on a tree, look around, and again, you can see what looks like a, actually, what you notice seemingly, what seems to have happened is that, basically, it's as if the squad of soldiers sort of got to the portal, and then they sort of spread out. And you can see kind of multiple paths that kind of go away in different directions from the portal. And one of them... Well, And so you can't really see a specific trail that maybe, Timmy or Tommy might have taken. You presume maybe one of the soldiers had, like, maybe was following behind them, and sort of, since, they traveled that path, it's sort of they're the ones who come up. They're the ones who seem to, made the trail. But, yeah, you see sort of a fan, and from your point of view, you can see it's a group of 4. So there's basically 4 paths that kind of lead away from the portal in kind of a fan shape.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna slide down. Well, crap. It seems that they split up into 4 different paths. So, well,
If only they knew better. Splitting the party in that fashion
right.
is
You know
always
what?
a danger.
That's a good point. So, I'm not going to suggest that we split. Let's just take the leftmost path and we'll follow it to see where it ends.
Agreed.
Or
Let's take it all one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So you pick one of the paths.
To the left, to the left.
Yep. Love it.
Okay. You pick the left path, and you follow the path. Are you doing this stealthily or normally?
Normally. We'll go for like a little more efficiency here. We're having to be a little careful.
We got 6 of us. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We are the one who knocks. We are the hype.
Hold on one second. Okay. Actually, yeah, okay. Okay. So, after a few hundred feet of walking, you actually come across a body.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
And it is a Zelenian military soldier that seems to have been attacked by some sort of, like, it looks like an animal attacked them. So they're kind of
this guy
like
doesn't have.
they're kind of like ripped up, and it's pretty gross.
Okay, so were they just mauled, or were they actually, like, parts of them were eaten?
Eaten.
Oh, okay.
And
This
it
guy
looks
doesn't have, like.
relatively fresh.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Well, first and
On a
foremost,
swivel, weapons at the ready.
Oh.
Looks like this guy doesn't have our doesn't hunt for sport like we do. Sport and money like we do.
Rip and skip, Johnny and Jimmy.
Oh, really?
Okay. Everyone make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
this is Cade. Nice.
What are we
This
rolling?
is Clayton.
It is perception, so 16
Okay.
for Anna.
Amazing.
Perception, okay.
$22.
Fuck, Sudoku, you're just fucking rolling like ass tonight. Okay.
Remember the
And,
max
But near
20 roll on her attack.
you. And
See?
then there's Nereid.
Fucking times
Jesus.
of plenty and times of drought, my dudes.
Ooh. Okay, this
The
is-
streak persists.
Yeah,
Mm.
telling you, clone technology works wonders. She got her whole. She has her whole field of vision now.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mhm.
You all hear this, well, except Sudoku.
Sudoku somehow found another paper bag that she's currently trying to climb inside of.
And yeah, even whoever you rolled for the 5, they hear this too. It's a yell, and it's like, is anyone out there? I need help. I was attacked. Please, someone.
Like now, Eldon's gonna hold his hand up and then point forward and then stealth forward. Gun at the rifle at the ready to shoot anything jumping out at him.
Yeah, so Nereid, you can very much pinpoint, what your, where it's coming from. Can I have everyone make insight checks? Nereid will have advantage.
This is for Chade. Amazing. This is for Clayton. Adequate.
Oh, okay.
Adequate. 26.
Let's see. Insight. Sorry. Fuck, dude. No, fuck it. I'm using my inspiration. I'm gonna roll again. I refuse. There we go.
There we
What?
go.
That was worth it.
Does Sudoku even get to roll, or is she still
Uh,
hiding in the bag?
Okay, I guess not. Yeah, so Nereid and Eldon, you would definitely get bad vibes from this.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
for-
already had my teeth on edge for this.
For one, again, they seem to the body before you. You could say it died. Like, it's not like they died like an hour ago. They definitely died at maybe like a day ago. You think, and so it
Right.
seems kind of weird that like, wait, if there is someone still around, why don't they just like go back to the village or something, right? Like, and what's the deal with that? So
Yeah.
you're on edge.
Yeah. Nereid kind of like grimaces a little. She's like, I don't like this. Somebody's got some good acting skills.
Yeah, or, auditory camouflage or lure. Alright, well.
Okay. All right, so let's make, if you're gonna approach, let's do. Okay, let's do 2 things for this. First, let's have you all roll stealth, and let's see what we get for this.
Okay.
This is for Chade.
We got a group stealth going, and it is. All right.
Clayton. Oh, Clayton and Chad both got 16.
Okay,
Well.
that's good. Alright, Sudoku, please be good at something. Okay. Adequate.
Not
Plus
too
8 to
bad.
stealth.
Yeah, and roll for Nereid, and oh, good lord.
Yes.
And
Oh, they got 31 on the stealthy
Alright,
roll.
Nereid, please
oh,
don't
yeah,
be
you rolled earlier.
please don't be bad at something. Oh, damn, Nereid? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so your average score is a 20.6 repeating. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Hopefully they don't have
Mhm.
12 eyes.
Fuck, dude!
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Okay. Now, I want everyone to roll perception.
Oh my lord.
This is for Chade. Amazing. This is for Clayton.
16 for Eldon.
Is this perception relying on sight?
Yes.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's a 19.
Okay.
Okay, 22 perception for Nereid. Right, Sudoku. See, when I called her a dumb bitch earlier, I fucking sensed her. Perception, come on now. 11. Better.
Mm.
At least it's not a. At least it's
Mhm.
above a 10.
Ooh.
Fuck, dude, this thing is wild.
Mysterious creature.
Okay, so
Getting the
you
jump.
think you know where you're going forward for this voice, and you head in that direction. And again, Nereid, you heard that voice really well. You think you knew exactly where it was, and pretty much how far away it was. And you get to that point, and there's nothing there.
Uh-oh. I look up. Do I see anything?
No. It is, again, you're in the middle of this forest, which is already, it's a dimish kind of planet in like a twilight, dim red light. So
Yeah.
it's a bit there. It's relatively dark at this point.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's definitely not easy to see or get around. But, and again, Nereid, you swear you're where you heard that voice, but you don't see anything.
Damn. Well, at the risk of blowing our position. Oh god, I don't know if I. Well, it already fucking knows where we are, but that's metagaming. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have any better ideas? Because I can't think of what to do other than to call out to it. But
Hide and let it come to us.
Nereid will just say, "I could have sworn it was here. I mean, that's where I heard the voice, right?"
Right. Just not talking anymore.
At this point, at a kind of sideways from where you were going, actually in a direction of one of the other paths that seemingly one of the soldiers went down, you
Mhm.
hear a different voice. It sounds like kind of a younger kid.
Hmm.
Like, is someone there? My leg's stuck. I can't move. There's something around, and I don't know what it is.
Tricky bitch.
Can I have people make insight checks again?
That's not.
Actually, you're really strong.
Ew.
Amazing. This is for Clayton. Also amazing.
They're always in lockstep.
Yeah. Alright, Sudoku, please.
They're arguing about Clayton's fixation with
God
Tom.
damn it, Sudoku! Oh my god. Nereid, please. Fuck, Nereid!
Okay.
Only
so,
one person was above a 10.
So, despite basically, ignoring the fact that this situation in general seems sketchy, again, there's nothing about the voice itself that sounds like fake. It doesn't sound like it's like artificial or, anything like that. It sounds like a legitimate voice.
Okay.
Well, let's go check it out. We have to go check it out? It could be one of the kids, but let's sneak forward.
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Even if the
I-
kid's alive, I wouldn't. This thing might be using him as bait. So.
Yeah.
It's undoubtedly using him as bait. Are we using stealth now? Okay, let's do
Stealth again,
this
yep.
chat. Come on.
Oh my god! All these nat 2s.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
That
There you go.
That
Alright,
count-
Nereid,
yeah,
please. Oh my god, Nereid, where'd all your good rolls go? It's because it's not perception, right? 24, okay.
Okay. Average stealth roll 18.8 repeating.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this thing is so fucking good. Dude, its stats are fucking good, dude. And it's probably also rolling really well too. Oh god, no, it's fucking modifier. Holy shit.
Okay. Can I have everyone make again perception rolls?
Sure.
This is for Jade. Slightly better. This is for Clayton. Okay, I guess Clayton's just on top of his game today. Love it.
17. Accidentally rolled twice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's investigation. I'm stupid. Still bad though. Okay. Oh, finally. Okay. Adequate.
Okay. Average of that is 17.8. Okay. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna play this. Again, you head over to where you think this voice is, and you still don't actually see anything, and you get to sort of and you do get to a very small little, not clearing is even too big of a word, but basically there's a small little open space kind of between some trees, where it's as if you can see like some of the plants have been kind of like pressed down or something. It's as if something had been like standing or lying or laying or something in this area. But there's nothing there right now. And as you're looking around, let's see who rolled the highest. Yeah, Clay with the 21, and actually Sudoku with the 4, and yeah. So you guys happen to see something. You see actually multiple things behind some of the plants around you in the undergrowth. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck.
This is for Jade. I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
No! Boy!
I'm
Careful.
going to kill someone.
I mean,
Okay, that's
hopefully that's
Clayton.
true. Okay, hold on, I gotta load this up here.
Oh yeah, Flavia and the car are still here.
And the car.
Nereid? Wait, no, that was Nereid.
Okay.
And then
Oh yeah, I don't have a. Could you click, Michael? Could you click on Clay's thing, and then I'll just change the number.
Yep. You said Clay, right?
Yeah. Okay, and then he got a 13. Right? Yeah. Okay. 18. Julie, can you click on Sudoku and then roll?
aw, I don't get to keep my 23.
No, you will. I just wanted to be on the chart, and then I'll change it.
Oh, okay. I thought I clicked her.
Oh,
but I guess
there
I
it is.
didn't.
Okay, I got it. It's okay. It didn't load. Okay, Corey, what did you roll?
19.
Okay. All right. And out from the undergrowth bursts out something gross looking. It's this kind of red, fleshy, beastie creature.
Ew.
Oh, it rolled low. Okay. And, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to open up your field of view here a little bit. And we will start this fight after taking a break.
Fascinating.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Bring this back up.
Bringing on Dusk Hallucination.
Okay, so, yep, back at it with this. So we have you see 6 of these things surrounding you as a group. Sudoku, you are up first.
Fuck. Okay, I am going to. Sorry, my character sheets.
You know what? Here, I'll mark them with colors: red, blue, green, orange, porp, and pink.
Cool.
Like, so you know, not pink, yellow.
Okay. Sudoku is going to Eldritch Blast. First she's gonna try and hit the. Oh, I didn't see that. She'll try to hit the yellow.
Okay. That is a hit.
Yep. Oops, sorry. That's spell description.
Okay.
8 points of damage.
8 damage.
Okay. And second blast. 15 points of damage.
Okay. Good math. Yes, I can. Okay. All right. You hit it pretty good. Actually, I think you do 3 hits now, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't.
Let me double check, but
Okay.
that should be right. Come on. Load. Eldritch Blast. Okay. Yep, 3 beams at level 11. So, yep. Okay, third hit.
Okay, cool. 15?
That does hit it.
Okay. 13
Okay.
points of damage.
It is still up.
Okay.
All right, Eldon, your turn.
Taking aim at the yellow dot, I shall fire.
Okay, that hits it, and it is still up, but looking weak.
Jesus, okay.
Okay, Myriad.
Okay. Fuck, I closed your sheet. God damn it. I'm a chuck a spear at it. Or a triton at it. Take triton to the face.
Oh, change your damage on the trident to 3d10 lightning.
Sorry. I need to- Okay, wait, it's 2d10 right now?
It's 2d10, it needs to be 3d10.
Well, I'm just gonna roll an extra d10.
Okay, we'll do it for this, but I mean for going forward. I do it
Yeah, no. I'm gonna do that since
Well,
we're
there you
Oh,
go.
hell yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that takes it out. It falls down. Seems to be
Damn.
dead.
Thank
Wow.
God. Okay.
Okay, so that's 1 attack.
Yep. Second attack, I will hit the. I thought red one. No, yeah, I'll hit that red one.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Okay. Okay. 27 points of damage.
It's a miss.
For light. Oh, it is? Oh, fuck
Yes.
me. I don't know if I want to use it. Yeah, okay, it's a miss. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Anna.
All right, so we're gonna bring in some tentacles from the ground. Where's my color? Okay, so 20-foot square. It's gonna show next to her, sprouting some tentacles, trying to snag Red Dot and Blue Dot there. And Anna's just gonna move over there, and she will also, as a bonus action, turn into a bundle of that same magenta energy.
That's a cool
Okay.
trick for bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Clay.
Clay is going to aim at Green. He's going to use one of his grit points for what was it called? Deadeye Shot, which grants advantage for, I'm assuming, only the first one. So let's go.
Yeah, I guess so.
Boom. What the fuck? That was cheap. Boom. Boom.
Middle one misses, others hit.
Okay. Boom. And 20 damage.
This is on green.
On Green.
Okay. Bonus action?
I don't think I have any.
Oh, okay. Alright, it is their turn. Anna, they have to make dex saves.
Yes, so it's going to be the DC 17 dexterity check, or they will get whipped by the tentacles.
Okay, so they're both restrained and take 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so that's their turn. Green is going to run up. Actually, I'm going to have them all run up, and then I'm going to have them attack.
Ugh.
And that one's down. Okay. So, Green is going to attack Clay with a bite and then a claw.
Bite hits, claw miss.
No, it doesn't. The claw hits you.
Oh. Ew.
Okay, so first you take 31 damage
Oh fuck!
and make a
Wow.
strength save.
These things seem awful.
31, you said?
31 damage and then make a strength save.
Strength save. Blah.
Hey, you strong.
Okay, you are not grappled in its jaws.
Ah!
Okay.
Clayton's gonna be beating with the bugs going, get off me, damn it!
Alright. Orange one is gonna attack Chad.
Uh-oh.
Chad, what is your AC?
It's gonna be 17.
Then they both hit.
Ooh. That is unfortunate.
38 damage
Lord.
and make a strength save.
Minus 30.
Okay, you are also not grappled.
Get off me!
Alright, purple is going after Eldon.
Oh.
Get off.
Eldon, what is your AC?
20.
Okay, bite misses, claw hits you. 20 damage.
Pack tactics, fuck!
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, then you take 10 damage.
I was confused at first, but then no.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah.
Pack tactics gives them advantage, right? On
It
the...
gives
When-
them advantage
yeah.
if they're next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
If
like, wait a minute.
if all of them
Split 'em
were
up.
if all of them were alive and they all could move, then they could actually each like surround you like each like a pair next to each other, and they would have all been able to attack each of you with advantage. So
Mm-hmm.
the fact that you killed one and restrained two others is makes this not quite as bad, but it's still not good. Anyway, that is their turn. Chad, it is your turn. Oh, actually, while they're running up at you, you don't see their they're attacking you and they're behaving as if they're like, wild like animals or whatever. But you hear voices seemingly coming out of their mouths, even if they're not like their mouths aren't like moving as if they're talking.
Oh.
And you hear voices that's like, Sarge, I think I found something. And then, hey, did you
Oh,
see?
shit.
In like a younger kid voice, like, did you see something moving over there? And voices like that. You hear both kind
Damn.
of adult voices and also seemingly some like younger kid voices.
Is it like a creature has a voice, or are all of the voices coming out of all of them?
Well, kind of like halfway between. Like it seems like some of them.
That's weird.
It's like
Okay.
some of them have again. You can't. It's kind of chaotic right now. You can't really tell what's exactly said by what. But it doesn't necessarily seem that they all have every voice. But also it doesn't necessarily seem that like they all each only have one voice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, now it's Chad's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go attack Orange with the guns. So 1, 2, 3, fuck. Wait, no. Disregard
1,
that.
2, 3, 5.
So disregard that fourth rifle shot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, you just miss.
Okay.
Well, ignoring the nat 1, they all hit.
Sweet.
You're
So
attacking
boom.
orange.
Get orange. Boom. Boom and boom. So that's gonna be a total of
28 damage.
28.
Okay, still up.
We're gonna use action surge. Do it again.
Oh!
Alright.
Orange.
Fuck him up!
Boom. Boom.
Ew.
Boom.
Oh!
Boom.
First one misses, others hit.
So 27 plus 6 is 32. Yeah.
Oh, the crit is the lowest possible.
Yeah. And it is still up, but looking pretty weak.
Berlin, my turn.
Okay, Sudoku.
That's gross, 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 gross. Oh my god. Sudoku is actually going to move over here, so she's flanking with Chad and
Ooh.
Eldon. I'm gonna hit that orange one.
Okay.
Oh, that's in your id sheet. Okay. 21.
Hit.
14 points.
It is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
yes.
Okay.
Oop, you moved over it.
Yeah, she's gonna
Step on its
step over
body.
its body,
Okay.
so that way she's flanking with
Did I
Clay
just
and
mark
Chad.
Sudoku? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, never mind.
So that way she can blast the other ones and that green one in the face.
Okay, well, if you do that, purple's gonna have an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh fuck. Okay. Then actually I'm gonna stay where I was. If I. Okay, fine. Fuck. I'll go over here so I'm flanking with Eldon.
Okay. Right, do your hits.
At
Hit.
9 points. That kind of sucked. And then 24.
Ooh,
That'll
solid.
hit. Also, we're forgetting that you have an extra 3d6 necrotic damage to your hits
Fuck.
for all of these.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to remember that and put that in somehow.
Okay. What do I roll then? Just like 66 necrotic to add to this?
Yeah, well, it's gonna work. Yeah.
Okay. $22 extra points.
Okay, so that is 41 damage. I believe. Okay, it is still up.
Oof. Damn. What beefy. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay, Eldon.
Did Orange die? I can't remember.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Oh, no,
well,
orange, sorry, purple didn't die.
Purple. All right, let's see what we can do. Take aim at purple. Turn fire.
You
Oh,
do hit. You
missed.
do hit it with a 15.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, advantage.
You take it out.
33. Oh, yay!
Bye.
Oh,
That's a
dang.
good sneak attack damage.
Yeah,
3 6s and 2 4s.
that's pretty good, huh?
Okay, Nereid.
Oh, I added that to the wrong thing. Oh well. Okay. Myriad. What's Myriad doing? Wait. Okay. Yeah, Myriad's gonna do the smart thing. And run around to flank with Clay on that green bitch right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
It's still up.
Second hit.
Okay, there we go. It's down.
Ugh, thank God. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna action surge and chuck a spear at Blue over there.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
And that's nice damage. 27 out of a 3d10.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's still up.
Okay. And then one more.
That hits, and it's just enough to take it out.
Oh, cool.
Huzzah.
Lol.
Iria just like hearing all the voices. She's like, nope, I am not dealing with this shit today.
Understandable.
What the hell are these things? Sudoku,
Okay.
do you know these things?
No.
All right.
I'm assuming these things didn't, or Sudoku doesn't know.
Sudoku would not know what these are. No.
About.
Anna.
Okay, Anna's like, why don't you explain yourself looking at Red Dot? She wants to use the book on Red Dot.
I
Ugh.
mumble.
You see something you do see text. And it's actually like, well, at first you're like, oh, coherent text, but then you realize that it's as if someone took like two different like paragraphs and like smushed the words together in a random order. So it's a
Okay.
complete mess. It is words, and you recognize a couple things. You do see something about like, mission and like, and stuff like some like military jargon, but like it's a mishmash of words, and it doesn't. If you try to read it verbatim, it wouldn't make any sense.
Interesting.
Huh.
Anna, in these 6 seconds, I guess she just mutters to herself, I wonder if this is a fusion of the people that they killed. But she's not yelling it loudly or anything, she's just muttering to herself.
Okay. Does it need to do a save for the or on its?
Oh. Yeah, it's on its turn.
Okay. All right. Well, it might die before that, so that's your turn. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Clayton.
Oh, wait, sorry, that was on his turn.
Clayton.
Guns to red. Boom, boom, boom.
All hit.
9, 11, and
20.
6.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
The last one is a
restrained, right?
crit because of...
Oh,
it's
yeah, so
restrained.
12. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, because it's restrained. Okay. That's 32. It is still up. What key did I just press? Oh god.
Oh no!
I'm gonna be petty and use action surge.
Oh!
Fuck.
That
Wait, no.
hits.
Oh, okay, yeah, those all
And a
hit.
crit.
18.
Are those all min? Close. Okay.
2, 2, and 1. Okay. Well, you did 23 damage. It had 23 health. So it's
Woo!
down. And combat is over. You see these 6 things lying down, motionless, or scattered around.
Ugh. Okay, what are these? Anna just like gingerly uses her heels to kick off
Yeah, Eldon's going
a
to
limb or
inspect
something.
one and see if he knows what they are too.
Yeah, Anna wants to make some sort of check to figure out like how close are these to a Zelenian. A Zelenian anatomy.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make. I guess, I don't know. What role do you think makes sense here?
Medicine
Sure, I could have you do medicine.
for anatomy related stuff.
Yeah.
It is a 25.
Okay. You studied some anatomy in your time, especially of Zelenians and, I guess also some various races. This is not any of that.
Okay.
It has like biological organs and stuff, but it's not like someone like took a Zelenian and sort of like squished him into this form. That did not happen.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Now I'm curious about something.
Yeah, Anna will just say, well, I'm pretty confident that this, whatever this is, it itself didn't used to be a Zelenian. The Zelenian anatomy, none of its features are present in this monstrosity. But you all heard those voices, right?
Oh yeah.
So somehow, if not the actual physical properties, it either the essence or the soul of those poor Zelenians did get captured or eaten by this creature.
Yeah. It's weird they can imitate the voices and everything.
Yeah, that means if that's true, probably means those kids are toast as well.
It might be, but we should still see if we can try and look for them. But dang, no wonder they the kind of fingers like the swipe mark that he has from the one that scratched him. No wonder that like the team was taken out by these things as freaking sneaky and vicious as they are.
Okay.
Probably get going back to report.
Yeah. So you want to head back?
Yeah.
Let's hit back.
Okay.
Wait, can Nereid pretty much like datapad like text Hera kind of a short summary of what happened, or at least being like, the whole squad was lost on this mission?
Yes.
Wait, did we know, I guess Anna will just ask, do we know how many were on this squad?
I said it earlier. There's 4. Well, presumably there was 4, considering if you remember when from the area where you think the portal manifested, there were 4
Right.
trails leading away from it.
Yeah.
6 of them. Go on.
Well, okay, Anna's like, we heard, well, I could only hear 2 distinct voices. So, I don't know, like, we don't know the status of those remaining 2.
I will say, you heard voices come out of, like, all 6 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like,
and some of them were like more incoherent, I guess.
well, no, when they spoke, it was that they had like a voice that they spoke with. Again, some of them seemed to have maybe multiple voices, but they each that whatever voice they were using at the time sounded coherent. The incoherent kind of mess is when you tried to read one with the book.
Okay. Yeah.
There was
Well, well, Anna's point is that we don't really know exactly what happened to them. Like, I guess they could still be alive.
There are 4 members of that squad, she said. Plus 2 kids, and 6 of whatever those abominations were. Do the math.
Okay, but yeah, Anna will just say, yeah, but one of the bodies was still present before, and like these bodies weren't the Zelenians.
I don't think the Zelenians were turned into this. I think these are separate creatures that ate them.
Yeah, I will say
Right.
the body that you did find earlier, it was like torn up and at least like partly eaten.
Mm.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we have radios for a reason. We should be on the same frequency.
Oh, that's a. What the hell did I think of that? That's a good thought. Somebody else. Let's give him a call.
Hear this, Selenian forces in the area. This is Sergeant J. Dolo Swift. Ex-Sergeant J. Dolo Swift. Do you read? Over.
No response.
Hmm.
Nothing but dead air.
Well. Yeah, if we like snapped a picture of these with our data pads, and could we like look up information to see if we know like if these things are if these things are like local or natural, any record of them at all?
Make either nature or investigation check.
Okay.
$23.
23.
Okay. From what you know, and again, you've studied this stuff a fair amount. Again, someone who appreciates the travels to various locations. You want to study up on the local wildlife. You have never seen anything like this.
I have never seen
And
anything
actually,
like that.
even with that information, based on what you can see about like some of the anatomy you can tell and stuff like that, it doesn't really necessarily even seem like this thing should like possibly exist biologically. Like it doesn't really seem to have like it has some internal organs, but not many. And it seems like it's as if something's like missing from it, like in the inside.
Ew.
Yeah, this probably came through whatever portal they had. Bizarre that it took me that long to think of it, but yeah, maybe that's why they eat people, is to try like fill the missing parts of themselves or something. Well, I say we're here. Do you want to backtrack and follow one of the other trails?
I feel like we have enough evidence to suggest that there are no survivors.
Yeah. I mean, and if there are, now that we've killed these things.
Well, okay, yeah, Anna will just say, so I guess what ultimately, like, what is our goal here? Are we just trying to find exactly what happened to the survivors, or knowing that these things can feast on people's minds and apparently they came in from the rift. They definitely don't seem like anything in this universe. Do we like they could be skulking in the shadows and they could still be around, like there could still be more. Do we want to try and find the source?
How about this? Hey, Valon, do you
Mm-hmm.
like? I would assume since like Zolanians kind of travel to several different worlds and like are constantly finding new things. Like, would it be feasible that like most Zolanian ships come with like a way to collect like specimens?
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Maybe at least like you could. Well, okay, you could at least definitely like kind of jerry rig like some way to kind of collect some specimen or something like that.
Okay.
You want to basically, at minimum, you could like basically drag the body over and throw it in a bag or something if you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
like cold storage or something.
Yeah, that you could do that.
Okay. Nereid says, well, I mean, we have the capacity to bring one of these things back to, back to the big wigs over in the Empire. So maybe we can, drag one of these back and have them take a look at it. I'm sure that they have a wider range of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That does
maybe it's-
sound like a good idea. And actually, I know just the person who could want to do some experiments on this.
Oh, yeah.
The person
Oh,
that gave
Zar-
us that person that wanted us to do that job for him.
that we ignored.
Or collect
Yes.
species for him. Okay.
Yay, Zarwin, you became relevant again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Zarwin back in Zelenia would be most intrigued about the presence of this new species, if not a little bit horrified.
Yeah. Or, where whatever. And, I mean, given that we could give them the background that they're looking at, like, hey, this thing, it's very probable that this thing came out of the portal, maybe not information really we can use, but at least, like,
Mm-hmm.
give the science hippies something to look at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we can take one with us, although I'm not touching that directly.
It'll, like, grab one of its appendages and start dragging it.
And I guess, should we mark this area under quarantine then? Nobody should be visiting this forest.
So we could do like a pretty thorough investigation, make sure there aren't any more of these things lying in wait.
Sudoku.
Well-
Oh, go on.
No, Sudoku, like, sticks her head out of the bushes. Like, she's been wandering around. Like, she honestly looks, like, a bit, like, rattled because of all this random shit. And she's like, well, we don't know anything about it. It seems like that's it. If not, we'd be hearing more voices. These things look like they hunt in packs. But, yeah, we go back to the town and tell everybody to be careful of the forest and, spread the word. Just so people know what they're getting into if they wander in here.
Do your people have warriors, Sudoku?
Sudoku flexes her very skinny arm.
I'm taking that as a no. Yes.
Dude.
That's up to you, Julie.
Actually, yes. Yes. There are warrior cats. Battle cats, if you will.
Thunder.
Probably best to have your parents or you yourself speak to your leaders. Organize regular patrols around this forest. Keep any and all any inside in, and keep any that may wander out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
I burned the forest. No I'm kidding.
no. Mom and Dad are always going to boring city council meetings, so I'm sure they'll be able to talk to somebody important.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm assuming they're walking out of the forest while this is happening.
Okay, as long as so. Anyone want to do anything, or just to make sure of anything, or
good.
I mean, I kind of want to see if there's any more of these things around, or yeah.
okay.
I guess.
You can do perception or investigation to try to see if you can find any trace of any others.
Okay.
I have a question for after Corey makes his roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. With that nat 20, you believe you do not see. There is no trace of any others.
Okay. All right. I feel a lot better about leaving this forest.
Okay. Yes, your question.
Okay. This is it's a forest. Is there regular wildlife? I don't know, random, small creatures, squirrels, etc.
Do you mean normally, or do you mean
Yeah.
you see them now?
Yeah. Now.
You do not see anything immediately around you.
Okay. Anna.
Or really hear anything either. It's pretty.
Okay.
It's very quiet, actually.
Yeah. Like more quiet than a forest normally would be.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Anna will just take out from her pack. She's like, well, just in case something happens, I'm gonna set up some motion detectors. And she is gonna cast Alarm. And it's technically just 20-foot cube, so I guess she'll put it around the area, like those branching paths. So she'll just put 3 of them, I guess, for each of the other 3 paths. They do last for 8 hours.
Is there a range for the alarm? Like, if you get too far away from it, will it not work?
Yeah, it's if I'm within 1 mile.
Okay.
So,
I will say the village is at least within 1 mile from where you are.
Okay, then yeah, I'll put them in.
Okay.
The thing is, it is triggered whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I will just make it a mental alarm. So like, I'll get pinged in my head.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and Anna will just say, just in case, if there's a pack of them, something abnormal, I might be able to detect it. We'll see. So she sets it up, and then she'll follow the rest of the group back.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So, back to the village for everyone?
Back to the village.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yup.
Alright, so you head back out of the forest to a generally, as the forest kind of thins out, the path you went, and then it kind of opens back up to the village that you were at before. Nereid, I imagine you're dragging this thing behind you, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's not gonna, drag it out in the middle of the forest. I think she'll, kind of break off from the group real quick and, stow it in the ship before she keeps going. You just want me to horrify everybody.
No, okay, yeah, okay, you do that. You do that.
We are very subtle.
Yep, subtle. That's us. Yeah, Niren's gonna go stow that away. No need to let the nice people see it.
Okay. Well, you gonna talk to anyone, tell them what's up?
Sudoku's gonna run back in her house. And she'll just say, okay, we're done!
You're, done? You were successful? Did you find them?
Yeah. Her like smile definitely disappears and she has kind of a look in her eyes. She says, well, it was definitely something hunting in the woods. And they got caught. So I don't know. Poor Timmy and Tommy's mom and dad.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. We'll let them know. But you're sure that the things that we're hunting, they're gone now?
They're gone now.
Yeah.
There's no more of them out there.
Well, guess it's, and she can actually see like Eldon has like a scratch on him, and Clay and Chad also had kind of some hits on them, and we'll sort of say, well, I guess we should be grateful that you managed to eliminate them before they just fully went into the village.
Yeah. That is.
Nearest has her head and shoulders in the pantry, and she's like, "Mom, do we have any more spaceship band-aids?"
You need not concern yourself over us. We're okay.
Well, we do have some first aid. I'll always be prepared.
I like to think she just pulls out like a big ass box of band-aids and she looks through all of them. She's like, kitties, we have stars, we have superheroes, spaceships! She'll like put a band-aid with like rocket ships and stuff like on Eldon's wound.
Thanks.
So, are you all going to head back now?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We're gonna go on vacation.
Oh, well, that's good. Everyone should go on a vacation when they're able to.
Definitely. But yeah, so we're pretty sure those things came through the rift that opened up, and unfortunately, just those boys and our fellow Zelenian military members got caught up on. They were pretty gnarly, even compared to the things that we usually deal with. So, but you need not worry about them anymore.
Yes, that was what the soldiers were saying. They were checking out, see if there was any dangers with the rifts, and well,
There most certainly was.
yeah, I hope most places are okay. I guess we just got unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, some places don't have even worse things that came through the portals.
Yeah, hopefully. But don't worry, we're on it. Well, not us specifically, but the Zelenian military is definitely making sure that they like making the rounds, making sure everybody's safe.
Nope. That's the best that we can hope for, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, do you have something to say?
Oh yeah. Chad was gonna, I guess, look to Jane and John. Lovely names. Your daughter here says you have some semblance of power within your community.
Oh, well, that's giving us maybe a little bit too much credit. We just simply participate in the local council meetings.
Perhaps if you have warriors among your people, now's the time. Recommend that nothing gets in or out of that forest, at least for the time being.
That checks out. We'll make sure to let everyone know.
Jane.
Chad.
Okay. Any other comments or questions by anyone, or are you gonna head out?
Sure. Oh, I'm ready to head out.
Ready to head out. Let's
Mhm.
get going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, on your way back, give me 1 second. Okay. Switch back to the track from earlier. Where did it go? There it is. All right, can I have... So, on the way back, I'm going to have people, again, let's do D20 roll.
Okay.
D20 roll.
Give me 1 second to turn the light on in here.
That is not how you do it. 5. Congratulations, Chad. You leveled up to the man.
4.
All right, let's see. Okay, D20 rolls. Okay. It's a +5. Okay, so Chad's at 91. 4. Aaron's at 99. Sad.
On the edge of glory.
Eldon's at 101. Okay, so you do get something. Julie is at 14 for Nereid.
It's her Sudoku.
Okay. What about Nereid?
Hold on, I'm gonna roll for Nereid real quick. Seven.
Okay. Sudoku and Eldon have gotten to the next thing here. So Eldon, your gun is just now, because if you remember when you first got it, it has +1 to attack and damage rolls. Now it's +2.
Root.
So I will edit this in myself. Let's just do this quickly.
Oh, thank you.
+2. Yeah. Okay. So you're at +2 now. Sudoku. Oh, okay. Actually, same kind of thing. You're at +2 to spell attacks. And again, there's a way to do this in the thing. Let me look at it. In the settings here. There it is. Global magic attack modifier. 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was quick and easy. Let's do a D8 roll just to see if there's anything that I want to happen that makes that to happen.
Okay.
I got a 6.
It'll be a 2.
And actually, honestly, I've kind of forgotten what my list is, so let me check.
4.
Also 4.
Ooh. It's a thing I want to do, but it's going to take a while. I kind of don't want to spend the time to do it. I'm going to not do it.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
I'm going to remember that this number was rolled, and so and a time when I think it makes sense to do this, we will do it soon-ish.
Sweet.
So,
Perfect. Yeah, I'll make a note of it.
Understandable.
Yeah. Man, it is something cool, but I'm just like, I don't want to spend all the time for this. Okay. So, you head back to Zelenia. At this point, it's been, at the time you arrive, it's early-ish afternoon the next day. So,
Okay.
you have about 24 hours before you want to get on your cruise.
Okay.
Up to you in terms of again exactly what you want to do at the time. But anyway, so you arrive back in Zelynia. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna see and check in and that kind of stuff?
We'll probably find Hera and check in with her and just be like,
Yeah.
sup, so your guys are dead.
Mm.
Okay, so back to the military base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say that like you just actually like flew to the military base and landed there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Okay, figured that makes sense. Okay, so you fly back to the military base and land there, and you want to head over to that sort of data room you were in before, the sort of planning room, where again she's there. Zala's not there anymore. But yeah, you see Hera's there, and she sees you come in and says, "Oh, I got your message, Nereid. So the squad was uh unable. Go ahead.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they've all been eliminated.
It's well, when we didn't receive communications from them, it was always a possibility. And it was because these strange creatures attacked them, you presume?
Yeah, I got one in the cooler right now.
Okay. Um, I imagine. We have a research delegation that I can contact to well, do whatever it is those people do with these kind of things.
Yeah, I don't understand how science hippies either, so.
And she'll like sort of like radio a message for someone that to go kind of check out your ship and claim that. So you believe that these creatures came through the portal, and you think you got all of them?
We made sure we got all of them in that port. Or in that port, so we put we put the people of the village right there on high alert, so that if they'll let us know if anything else comes up.
Do you think maybe we should send in a, a small deployment just to check on things and make sure everything's going all right?
Yeah, those things were creepy. I think it's worth it.
Understood. We shall
We'll
do
give them
that.
they should give them a debrief of what those things were and how they work, so that they can't be caught off guard. Because that was half the battle, was just one, realizing that they, like, the voices calling for help weren't actually people in need of help, and two, just how sneaky they were, and how they now they have a bit of a pack mentality, attacking as a unit.
This definitely seems like devious foes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have gotten reports of some beings that have come through that ended up coming through the portals. Most were seemingly just some basic creatures that could be either, well, shooed back in the portal or taken care of quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some squads that reported some that were a bit fiercer, but well, maybe this was the worst of it.
Here's we're hoping. Where was the other red indicator dot?
Oh, Mendesha.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was right. You said.
Still
My bad.
still no word from them either. But we did send since you guys were going to Illumina, we figured that we might as well send another team to Mendesha, and so they haven't arrived yet. We sent them off a bit ago, but hopefully we'll
Okay.
get them some stuff from them soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you.
A pleasure.
And I believe I did agree to pay you.
Wine.
All right.
So yeah, you each get 300 credits.
Ooh.
I say that as even the fact that like Valon basically forgot until just right now, but you know it's fine. Good thing I mentioned it.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Okay, what's the plan now?
I think I'm good to just chillax until the cruise.
Yeah, because it's the next day, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Any?
I'm cool till just wait till the next day.
Okay. Any objections?
No objections here.
All right. Okay, 1 segundo here. Just making sure of something I want to do. Okay. Oh wait, did I update this? Oh shite. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. All right. So, you pass by kind of the rest of the day, relaxing. Armala actually, this is happening actually on the way back, flying over. Armala has sent each of you like a bunch of sample images of like, you know, clothes to fit you that are kind of all different types of clothes that could be again sort of like nicer getup or casual stuff, anything like that. Got some swimwear as well.
Mhm.
So any particular things anyone wants to point out as like, you know, this is a thing I want to have or something, or if not, we'll just sort of, you know, leave it up to the imagination.
Does Chad get one of those swimsuits like the ones from like the Great Gatsby, where it's like the
Oh,
whole fucking like those old fashioned like striped swimsuits?
I heard Chad.
that's up to Chad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's
No, literally, I don't.
what's
Like,
swim?
you know, like,
We need an image.
yeah.
I don't know how to find that kind of an image.
I'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a name for
Like
that.
I kind of know what you mean, but I don't know how to like get an image of that. Yeah. I don't know.
How many outfits did we need?
Well, so here.
One's formal, one's
She also
kind of...
she sent you the schedule.
Three.
So
Mhm.
you imagine, you know, think about the stuff that would maybe be appropriate to wear for this, depending on the different things. So I'll repost it in the thing so you can see it and base it off of that. Again, if you don't have to like, you know, rigorously plan all this out, unless I'm just saying this. If you want to have a specific thing, then go ahead and
Yeah,
say
I
it.
wanted to see if there was something that like stood out.
Also, I would
Again.
say that keep in mind all of this is voluntary. Nothing is required.
Again, night 6. The what?
Let's see. One of the outfits for Anna, it'll be, this is for, I guess, day 6, and I guess possibly night 6, I don't know. But she wants to have an outfit that's kind of like Batgirl's outfit.
Okay.
So it's definitely stylized to be in the shape of a bat, and I guess it'll be black and gray in color.
Oh, you're not going with the yellow?
Oh, yeah, well, yellow for the eyes and stuff. Well, I don't remember exactly
She
what
has
the
like
outfit was.
she has like well, some of her Batgirl's iterations have like yellow like gloves and boots and stuff.
Oh, let me see. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Personally, I like the yellow. I think it's a nice touch, but whatever.
Okay, well, yeah. So on the chest, I'm looking at it now. So yeah, on the chest, and I guess the inner part of the cloak, instead of a yellow, it's going to be Anna's magenta/lavender.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
We didn't even search for that.
Is the mustache included?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm ready
I,
to delete the picture.
I don't think we've ever established that Chad has a mustache. Chad has a mustache or not? Is that Chad's?
We've never seen his face.
Is that Chad's face? Is that what Chad looks like?
He looks like fucking Mario. No, wait, hang on.
Oh no.
Don't bring in Mario.
He just clenches and like, it's like, ah, and then fucking like shoots out a mustache.
This is fucking Chad after the Battle of Uraanbaatar.
What the fuck
Oh, what is that?
I'm afraid
Oh,
to play
no.
this.
Me too.
Why is his mouth? Never mind.
I'll look at that later. I don't trust it. Okay. Any
So
other...
yeah, Anna
Okay.
wants at least one outfit that is Batgirl inspired.
Okay. Anything else from anyone
Oh, nope, I'm good.
besides just sort of, I guess...
Oil spa
yeah.
treatment. I wonder if there's an outfit for
I'll
that.
have to think. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah,
I
again,
can't
if
be
you
promised
want to
all of
just
this.
come up with stuff like on the spot and say like, yeah, we did this or whatever, that's fine too. I'm just if someone
sure.
if someone had an idea, then I just wanted to have it
Mhm.
now. So yeah. Okay. So, are you ready to move on to the next day?
By all means.
I think so.
Yep.
Okay. So, next day, early afternoon. Are you guys going to, whichever way you can, basically head on over to the spaceport where this cruise is leaving?
Okay, sounds good.
Yes. Very good.
And were we reminded of like what we should not bring?
Yeah. So in terms of like, think like standard vacationing equipment, obviously. That you would have. There is
But
like
basically, they say no weapons and whatever.
they don't explicitly say no well, they say there will be a weapons check-in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So gameplay wise, I'm basically saying you will not be there. You will have to store your weapons on the ship. And there will be a coat check for, weapons of mass destruction. But,
Yeah.
so my point is, if for whatever reason, cough cough, wink wink, you will have to be in a fight, you could acquire them.
It'll be somewhere on the cruise.
Yes, you're not just going to be
Okay.
like in the middle of space and be like, I have to punch someone. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, got it. So yeah, I mean, Anna's bringing her normal stuff at least to get to the spaceport.
Okay. All right. Any other specific things, or shall we just sort of have you guys kind of meet up there and say what the deal is here? What's your situation?
Are we the ones bringing our own outfits, or did
I'll
Armala
say,
buy it for
I'll
us?
say Armala bought them, but like I guess she like got them to you like over the night or something.
Okay,
So
cool.
you have them. Yeah.
Pack it up.
Okay. So, let me see if I can find a. Is there an extended version of this? Oh, 1 hour version. Okay, cool. So you as you get to the spaceport, you see what looks in front of you to be basically, again, imagine like the cross between, like those big like fancy like, cruises that are around, here on Earth, but also that is like also like a starship as well. It does seem to be multi-leveled. Mainly that there does seem to be sort of an open space kind of up at the top that, of course, if it goes up into space, there's like a a clear, thing that covers over it, but it is still like open and exposed, in terms of like light, and you can see out of it or whatever. And then there seems to be sort of like a layer below that, which is mostly in terms of like, rooms and stuff like that you could, actually get into and do stuff in there as you approach it. So shall we move you onto the cruise?
I'm ready.
Okay.
This looks fancy. Goodbye,
Wonder
Zelenia.
if Tom owns this place.
All right. So I'm moving you to a new map.
Hell yeah.
So the map, of course, is all like, wooden and stuff like that. This is not that, but you get the idea. And I'm going to be changing the music. All right. So, as you first step onto the layer here, you basically get up onto this kind of top layer of the ship that is again exposed. And looking around your immediate area, you see a couple people. To actually kind of a bit in front of you, next to a wall, who's leaning up against a wall, you see Kalabi. And he seems to be reading something and doesn't notice you immediately. To your left, you see actually a bar, and there's a few people, random people, a group of three who seem to be kind of talking to each other. Then off in the side, there is someone who, they're facing away from you, so you can't really see them too well, but they do seem to have like some kind of like bright kind of red hair. And they do seem to be wearing... they're wearing like black, like pretty much all black, long pants and like some like kind of like black leather jacket, and even as you can kind of see a bit of like their hand is like from the side, you even see them wearing like some kind of like black, think almost like black like biker gloves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what you can see right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to the northwest of you, the deck sort of continues onward, but you kind of can't really see too much from where you are right now about that.
Do we see Katra or Adora there yet?
Not where you are right now. Again, the main people you see Kalabi, who you've met before, and again, you see this other person who seems to kind of stand out a bit at the bar. But you also see a sign that's, a bit in front of you. So you can see in front of you there is sort of a raised structure. Again, that's what Kalabi's leaning against the wall of it. And around the side, so basically, here, I'll use the ruler thing here. Kind of this way, where I'm pointing with the arrow. You can see there's like an entrance that goes to the right, that's sort of like to go inside, and there's a sign that says "Check in this way" and kind of points to the right.
Oh wow! Guess we go to check-in.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's head over.
Yeah, let's go.
Actually, one more thing. You can see... Uno momento. Where is the thing? Hello, Valon. There it is. Okay. You see, actually, Kalabi, on his arm, he has two wristbands. One of them, is half red and half yellow, and the other is half purple and half pink. And the woman to the left of you, you can also see two wristbands on her arm. One of them is all yellow, and then the other is a third blue, a third purple, and a third pink. So, okay. Are you going to head in for the check-in? Or at least head in?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so yeah, as you move up there, I'm going to expand this a bit more. Okay. Okay. So, oh, come on. All right. Why is Anna upside down? Why is everyone upside down? Whatever. I don't care. You're just doing backflips across the deck, I guess.
Well, Anna has spider
That
boots.
makes
I don't know about the others.
Yeah. So to the northwest, here you see actually a hot tub. And there's a few people in the hot tub. One of which kind of stands out to you as someone who has green skin and long yellow hair. They look very androgynous. So you're not really too sure about them.
Yeah.
On the other side of the sort of, again, the way that's saying to check in, again, it's a thing that's pointing down this way, kind of into this structure to the right. But on the other side of that, to the north, there's a group of 4 guys. They all seem to be Zilinian. Again, one of them stands out having glasses and sort of kind of silverish hair. And then also you can see, actually, on top of the sort of structure where the check-in seems to be pointing into, you see someone basically is like on the roof, with kind of sort of feet kind of like, just basically sitting on the edge, kind of staring out. And they seem to be kind of, I don't know, kind of lost in thought, kind of swaying to the side a little bit, just kind of thinking about stuff. As well. And yeah, so that's what you can see from here. You can also see, again, to the west, there is some steps up that leads a bit to like a bit of an upper area. There's also a way you could go that's sort of like behind the group of 4 Zilinians to the northeast. As well as just going straight east, to check in.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the green person in the hot tub, they have 2 wristbands. One of them is pure red, and the other is a third blue, a third purple, a third pink. The Zilinian with glasses and silver hair, he has, again, one wristband is pure yellow, the other is a third blue, a third purple, and a third pink. And the one that is up on the roof there has half red, half yellow, and then a third blue, third purple, third pink.
I wonder what the color coding means.
I know.
Is allowed.
Probably go check in so someone can explain it to me.
Yeah, that works.
To the east.
Okay, so I'm gonna now move you to a different map. Well, wait, let me check it first. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't actually already have your icons on this one. Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay. So, you can see this sort of kind of open area. You come down some stairs from the left. So, if you place yourself... Oh, good lord. So here, I guess I'll place you in... Yeah, where Anna is. Let's see, Eldon, Sudoku... No, come on. What the fuck? Ah! Oh my god, everything is going to shit. Okay. Myriad. And Armala. Okay. Anyway. Oh my god, what have you done? Yeah. So, again, you can see, again, stairs coming down from the west. There are also 2 sets of stairs, one going north and one going south. They are currently, there's like a rope across them, so you're not supposed to go there yet. And then there's a sign next to it saying tonight's activity, welcome dinner, but it's, closed off at the moment.
Yeah.
Walking east, there are some doors that lead. There's 2 doors that lead north and 2 doors that lead south, and next to them it says it lists room numbers. So, in the this one first up here to the north, it says rooms 1 through 6. The other one to the north, further down the hall, says rooms 7 to 12. Rooms that are, again, south, that's further along the corridor, is rooms 13 to 18. And then the one that's south of you is 19 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the hallway is a desk with a person behind it, who I will post their image. They seem to be, what's the word? I don't know what the adjective for this is, but they seem, if one were to know what this animal is, you would say that they are rabbit-like.
Yeah, shit. What is the... Oh, whoa. Okay. Is it a lagomorph?
That is the name of the group, but like what? Lagomorphic? Like
Yeah. Huh.
So
weird. Looks like a low putty.
Yeah. Be grateful I didn't use a much worse image.
Okay.
I will do that.
That looks obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there is space for a line to form, but there's nobody in line at the moment. And so she kind of sees you come down and kind of seems like to wave you over. Hi, checking
here
in
we
for
go.
Lena's cruise.
Yup.
All right, I'll just need your name.
Eldon Murnick Asherth.
Eldon. Yep, I see it. Got you right here.
Great.
I have you in room 23.
Great.
And let's see, do you have any weapons on you that need to be checked in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you all look like military types to me. It's okay. We get lots of them on here. But no weapons allowed during the ship. Of course, you must understand.
Of course.
Okay. So she'll take any of that from you. Any sort of weapon or technology that could be used to harm people.
Valon, you seen Book of Boba Fett, right?
Yes.
You know that scene when Mando, in like that one episode, has to go through like airport security?
Yeah.
That's Chad right now.
Yeah. So she'll take those.
It's like, have you seen the animated Sinbad with Brad Pitt?
No, I
I don't believe I have.
I know of it, but I
Michelle
haven't seen it.
Okay, there's a scene like that where the pirates go to a dinner and they have to give up all their weapons, and it's just like sources accumulating this huge pile, and then one of the crew gets up there and he keeps unloading weapons, and right as he gets it done, the rest of his crew leaves, and so he has to just pick all of them up in his arms and walk out with them.
Okay. All right. So, what specifically are you handing over?
Well, I have to hand over my rifle because that's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hand over everything but the luck blade. I'm gonna keep that with me.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand. Ooh.
No.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she just beat you.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I'm gonna need that blade from you.
They kind of just grins and hands it over.
I know these often mean a lot to you. Don't worry, we're gonna keep them in the back. No one else can have access to it except for us staff. No one's gonna take it.
Well, if something arises on the ship, we'll be able to get access to them, right?
Oh, nothing will happen. Don't worry. We're very safe.
Eldon stares at her very flatly. So if anything happens, we'll be able to access them, right?
Hope you enjoy your stay.
Oh,
Chris shakes his head.
Wait, you need your wristbands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to ask about that. What do those mean?
Oh, well, these are based off of the form you filled out to get when you signed up. It tells you, it lets other people know what you're seeking for on this cruise, so people, don't happen to bother people who just aren't going to be interested.
Ah, that seems really handy.
So,
is there a guide for the color codes? Anna squeaks in from behind.
Of course, and she'll sort of motion to a sign, on next to her. Which I will read this to you right now. I will make this an available note for you to look at later.
Okay,
so
cool.
you don't have to memorize this. So there's two bands. The first band is basically what are you looking for, basically. And so red is basically short-term flings, or just let's get busy but then all right, that's it. Yellow is looking to start a long-term relationship, and green is I'm already in a relationship and I'm with that person here on this cruise. And again, you can have
the red means something good.
And again, you can have combinations of these as well.
Yeah.
And then the second one is basically what type of people are you interested in. So blue is you're interested in male or male presenting individuals. Purple is non-binary or alt-gender presenting individuals, and pink is women or female presenting individuals. So, yeah, it tells you what someone's looking for, and also what kind of people they're interested in.
All right.
Ooh.
So, for Eldon, she will hand you two and attach them onto your wrist. There's one that is solid red and one that is solid pink.
Cool.
Okay. All right, that's you. Who's next?
I'll go next. I should be under Anastasia, I believe.
Anastasia. Oh, yep, we have you right here. We have you in, room 22 with Candela.
Sure, yeah.
Have fun.
Candela has already... This Candela person has already checked in?
Yep. Most of them
Perfect.
are already checked in. Keep in mind, these are just your initial room assignments. Of course, if you want to switch rooms to be with someone else, you can always do that.
Good to know.
Yeah, I mean, sounds great. There's 7 days of getting to know people, so I'm sure there is probably going to be some shuffling around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just make sure to keep track of your belongings. Though anything that's lost, the cruise will return once we find it at the end of the trip.
Yes.
All right.
And I guess in terms of storage, well, this could be a little bit sharp, so I'll just have you guys take hold of it. And she takes out her letter opener and passes it over.
Oh, well, understood. Okay. So, Aaron.
Yeah.
DM to player speak here. Your glasses have a lot of capabilities that one might consider dangerous. Now, I am not going to require you to hand these over, but if you use some of these effects, people might get suspicious. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, that I use that for pretty much all of my spells.
Right. So I'm not saying it's banned, okay, but you have to be careful about what you do and in what degree.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then she puts the wristbands on you. She puts a solid yellow wristband and a solid blue wristband.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
All right. Next up, please.
Chad. Oh, fun.
Sorry, Chad, you go first.
Oh, well, thank you. Chad Holoswifts.
Chad Hollowswift. Oh, you were one of the late signups with some cancellations. Yes. Let's see.
Ooh.
You are in room 18 with Kalabi Yao. And can I have any of your dangerous equipment, please?
He looks down to his person.
Don't worry,
He'll
take your time.
He'll place his rifle down. He'll undo his gun belt, place that on with a holster for the pistol. He'll take off the bandolier of grenades he has. He'll place.
Anna
he'll
is staring
take
at your
the
head,
launcher.
waiting for you to remove the helmet.
He'll
Well, he's taken off his helmet in front of us before, but it's so rare.
It is rare.
he'll place his grenade launcher on there. He'll undo his. I hope you don't mind, but to fit in with the aesthetic, I reflavor the flamethrower to be a wrist-mounted one.
That's fine.
He's gonna
Makes
take
sense.
off the gauntlets that have the flamethrowers, place it on, remove his helmet, place it on the table,
Mhm.
and well, they should do it, I suppose.
Wonderful. Thank you for cooperating.
I know everything that's in that arsenal. I expect it all back at the end of 7 days.
Of course. And so she will also hand you wristbands. One is half red, half yellow, and the other is solid pink.
Thank you. He'll slip those on.
Make sure to not take them off so there's no confusion.
I'll keep that in mind.
Next, please.
Me, my turn.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Sudoku.
Sudoku. Oh, yes, I see your name as well. Sudoku, you are in room 15 with Double Trouble.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Any equipment that I need to acquire from you?
She hands over the cool cat staff.
Ooh.
Interesting artifact. Oh, okay. All right. And she will give you wristbands. One is solid red, and the other is split in is third blue, third purple, third pink.
Ooh, pretty. She says as she walks away.
All right. Next up, please.
Clay's gonna bust in. Clay Hollow Swift.
Yes. Let's see. You are also in room 23 with Eldon.
Oh.
Well, young blow, we gonna have a good time, you and I. Well, okay, maybe not say it like that.
Anna's eyebrow raises.
Mhm.
I mean, we're gonna be going out. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go drinking at the bar.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Liquor.
Yeah. I get probably like it then.
Oh boy.
I think you need my gun.
Anna pays close attention to whatever wristband comes out.
Oh yes, weapons, please.
He's gonna also take off his gauntlets with the flamethrowers, place them on the table, undo his gun belt. He's gonna look longingly at his guns
Mm.
before placing it on the table. Just take them. Just take them.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's okay, sir. I know people get emotional over this sometimes.
I carried those things as a Ranbatok. The first one.
Uh,
The first
Hold
around,
on.
but fuck.
Oh, look, he's got a teddy Glock.
2 of them.
oh, okay. She's like, oh wow, you did? That's very impressive.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess you up near it or a model, one of you two.
Hold
You
on.
need your wristbands, buddy.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wristband me up.
You get one solid red and one solid pink.
I
Mhm.
have no idea what any of these mean, but they look cool.
Glad you like the way they look.
Okay. All right. Yep. Next up, those two of you back there.
Yeah, Nereid will step up. Nereid, ashtrays.
And then Arval will say, "Oh, yep." And Arval Agneos, we're together. And say, "Oh yes, I see both of you. You two are together in room 24. And anything from you? And I'll say like Arvala, who normally wears like pretty heavy armor, she doesn't have that at all. She actually she walked in basically in like shorts and a tank top. But she does have her big driver, and she kind of like dumps it on the counter. There you go.
Nice. Can the rabbit lift her big shield?
I imagine like that she really just like every weapon that she gets, like she like never loses her expression and like handles each of them expertly, like putting the clips in and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's actually see. What is her weapon expertise? Okay, not great. I'll say that's like tech weapon expertise.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like gingerly kind of like take it and kind of like pull it. You like scrape over the desk and like boom, because it like falls down. Yes, I have it.
Cringe.
What about from anything from you? Looking at Nereid.
Oh yeah. She pulls out her gigantic fucking fishing triton.
Okay, so she'll take that. And again, also same. Now you don't have your stuff. Your cleric stuff is not tech situation. But again, if you do stuff that looks really suspicious, people are gonna say something. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Okay. This is and for both of you. We have two wrists. So again, both of you are identical. You each get a wristband that's half red and half green, and another one that is a third blue, purple, and pink. All right. If you need any help, of course, or any questions, I'm always here, or sometimes out on the main floor. My name's Lola. I'll be
Lola.
happy to assist you. Hi.
Hi, Lola. Wait, then who's Lena?
Well, Lena's the owner of the cruise, of course. You'll see her tonight.
Okay.
I have a question, Miss Lola.
Oh my
Here we
god,
go.
Clay, we're on vacation.
Yes?
I just need to have her know if there is a Mr. Tom Cruise on this cruise.
You will have to speak with other guests in order to find out who is on board.
The hunter like it.
Now, if you have any, keep in mind how your rooms are set up. They have two different modes, and they can be changed out whenever you want. There's roommate mode and lover mode.
Mm-hmm.
The default is roommate, where you each have separate beds and living spaces on either side of the room, but if you ever want to get down nice and close with someone, then you have the other option as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, hypothetically, Anna just will lead on and say, about that, like, switching rooms, is that something that has to be done formally with you, or do we just figure it out ourselves?
Just figure it out.
Okay.
Freeform.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the barracks.
Well, you have a
Kinda.
couple hours before welcome dinner, so feel free to set your stuff in your rooms, and at least your starting rooms. And you can. Most people are out up on the upper deck, so you can maybe go meet some people up there if you want.
Come on, young blood. Let's go see where we're bunking. He's gonna take Eldon. Go get the room.
Sounds good. Let's make
Yeah,
sure we're that's on
I'm
a
in the
solid
room
room
next to you guys, so I'll head
Alright,
with
cool,
you.
yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah, Anna, Eldon, Clayton, Nereid, and Armala are all kind of next to each other. Yeah, so here, I'll open this up, actually. Let's see, I have too much shit in the way. You close you. And you know what, close you too. Okay, so... I'll open all of this, actually.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, so your rooms are all to the south here. And so for, let's see. Yeah, so there is text there, but it's pretty small, so you can't read it. So basically, you can just kind of come in, you know, wherever. So yeah, so Anna, you're down in 22, which is down there, bottom left. Yeah, Clay and Eldon, you're right north of that, and yeah, Nereid and Armala are. Here, I'll move you both into your room. So there's a couple here that I'm just gonna kind of plop in and.
Where's Mr. Clayton or Mr. Chad again?
Yeah,
I forgot.
18.
Okay.
And Sudoku is in 15. Yes, I'm gonna move you down a little bit. And yeah. Okay, so some of these rooms I'm gonna reveal completely. So again, there's nothing. I'm not having anything in the room. It's in terms of stuff. I just have some placeholders. So here, guys, is all fully open. So just treat the space as is. Again, as you all walk in, think of it like almost like a college dorm room where you have bed on one side, bed on the other side, some basic furniture both on either side, and kind of set up kind of dividing in the middle as well.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a kind of switch on the side of the wall that almost looks like a light switch that kind of goes between roommate mode and lover mode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Anna, as you walk into your room, you can see that half of it has already been kind of taken up by just sort of like a suitcase that's kind of been dumped on the bed, but that's kind of it.
Mm-hmm. What style, or just if she inspects without actually poking through,
just kind of see what's on top. Basically.
What do they seem like? Yeah.
Just some kind of basic clothing. Again, you see a leather jacket. You see a white shirt. Most of it is actually long pants and stuff. You see almost nothing is actually short sleeve at all.
Do they seem like a guy or a girl?
Female.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Chad, as you kind of walk in, you see also some stuff that's set up in one side of the room. You see, it's definitely someone who has kind of neatly lined up all their stuff, kind of where they think it should go. Each room does have sort of a shared a bathroom that's attached to it as well, by the way. So they have but the Chad, whoever you're with, seems to be very particular. Well, actually, Chad Chad did not meet Kalabi, but yeah. So, but there's some stuff lined up from there, but again, nobody's in the room right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Sudoku, as you get into your room, you see, you actually don't see like anything that's set up except on one of the beds is like a handwritten note, and it just says, it is kind of flourishy handwriting that says, "Property of me."
Ugh.
This piece of paper sure is trying to tell me to do something. But I can't read, so your rules don't apply, piece of paper.
Oh my god, the Arthur meme.
Okay. And so, now that you're settling into your rooms and you have some time left over, to some time before the dinner to get out and meet people, potentially your current roommates at the time, this is where we are going to end the session. We will get into the cruise formally next time. I'm going to... The note that I mentioned, that I said that I'll share with you with all the stuff about the bands, I'm gonna share that next session.
Okay.
Just because there's like names of people on it that you haven't met yet, so I just want to
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
But there is something that I want us all to do. Level up to 12.
Yay!
Ooh. Yay.